And or die.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, everybody. Little
We got some new
hands.
friends tonight.
We have friends, friend.
No
Hello,
hands.
friends.
We have Matt, and we have Leon tonight with us. Yay!
What's going on, everybody?
What up, what up?
Not much. Just drawing boobs, friend.
Do I need one more drink, baby?
I don't know. I'm very thirsty.
Oh, shit. What are we watching? You're like real touchy.
So, like, does she,
I'm just watching.
rub your hair while you draw?
She does. She does.
So,
She does.
yeah,
I'm her fidget spinner.
it's true. This is valid. When I am anxious or fidgety, I am a rubber, and he benefits from rubs.
He benefits from all the
Savvy.
rubs.
Mm-hmm.
She keeps my hands supple.
Sounds very kinky.
Well, I mean, that way also while he's drawing, he can, it's fine. Everything can get taken care of.
No
man,
cramp.
hands, they cramp, man. Hands hurt real bad.
Oh, the forearm. Oh, that's where it's at.
Yeah, so this is it's really bad when watching movies because I have a hard time just sitting and watching movies. So he gets the benefits of me not being able to just sit.
Are you a former smoker?
No.
Oh.
I've never smoked a cigarette in my life.
Good. Keep it that way.
I did smoke cigars when I was younger. But
How
not
dare you?
anymore.
I'm so disappointed in you now, Leah.
She goes no, I didn't smoke cigarettes. I did smoke cigars.
But you don't ever inhale those. You just swish them around in your mouth a little bit.
That's what she said.
Pretty sure that's what Monica Lewinsky said too.
Exactly.
Oh, I left my blue dress at home. Dang it.
She's like, you want me to swallow it?
You know what? You always swallow. It's just cleaner that way.
Right? A lady never spits, right?
Yeah, you just push the back of the throat and swallow it. That's what it
See,
is.
Leah
God bless
knows
the
what's
women
up.
of CG.
I'm a lady.
That's right.
Yeah.
Real lady.
I'm
We were
Jan
gonna-
lady.
We were going to talk about shoes, Matt. Do you have a wide collection of shoes?
He's gonna.
See, that's my response too. My response is no. I have
I
one.
had over 100
I
pairs,
have,
but now
like-
I'm at like 80.
I used to have a lot of shoes. I used to be a little sneaker pimp. But
Really?
At this point, I have a pair of hiking boots. Yeah, man. I used to love fucking Nikes. I used to love just having a whole closet full of sneakers. But now I have a pair of Doc Marten boat shoes or something, and then I have a pair of Nike hiking boots, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, that's what I was telling
That's my
Lola.
shoe
I'm like
collection.
a guy usually either has anywhere from 1 to 3 pairs of shoes, regular just sneakers or sneakers, boots, sneaker work shoes, boots. That's pretty much it. There's really.
Speak for yourself,
Yeah.
friend.
Yeah, Dan has
I said
it.
usually. I didn't say always.
I have 32 pairs of shoes, friend.
You do not.
Yeah.
I do.
Do you have
Why?
pointy boots? Do you have the long Mexican pointy boots?
Oh, I don't have that. They're mostly themed sneakers. I've got Charlie Brown sneakers where they look like they're all yellow with the black zigzag down the side. I've got high tops with Snoopy on the side and little bones trailing down the side.
Your Bowie shoes.
I've got Gorillas shoes that are all white with a black outline of them on it. I've got some shoes that have a print on it.
Wait,
It is all
wait.
a Godzilla poster.
Gorillas is in the band, or Gorillas
Yeah,
is in
the band.
monk?
The band.
I got
The-
sunshine.
The
Hey,
band.
Christopher John's in the chat. Yeah, Christopher John. Good stuff. Comics.
And then I've got some expensive Converse
okay?
I bought off their online store.
Hey, Wolverine.
I just got Jason Momoa shoes.
And I got Jason Momoa shoes. Which
Why
those
do you
were
have Jason
expensive.
Momoa shoes?
What are Jason Momoa shoes?
Because they were recycled and they weren't very expensive and they're green. I don't have a
Are they
lot of
like
green
slippers?
shoes.
Gotta have green shoes.
They almost work like slippers. You could tie them on, but the sides and the
No,
back have this
Slippers, slippers, because he's
I
Aquaman.
do have a pair of
Oh,
slippers that are
slippers?
fucking
Oh.
awesome.
They're made
They
of.
do have his tattoo pattern
I'll
on the
wear
back.
my
They do.
fucking slippers to Walmart. I don't
They're-
give a fuck.
They're 100% recycled.
Oh my god, my husband showed me a pair of snakeskin slippers for women the other day.
Oh damn!
I was like, no.
Snake skin.
No?
Them slippers they bite, friend.
Yeah.
They have like a little
Poisonous.
tongue sticking out the front.
No, it just shoots out every time you take a step. It like shoots out.
Oh yes.
There you go.
I have a pair of bunny slippers, but they're the killer bunnies from Monty Python. And
Oh,
and so when you lift up the lid, lift up their mouth, they have teeth and a tongue.
You know, that's actually one of my tattoos. Is a white rabbit, and underneath it says dynamite. Rabbit's dynamite.
I feel like I should get some shoes for a little shoe and tell.
I'm gonna go get another beer.
Ooh. You know,
Rabbit.
I love my slippers. They're like these they're called huckleberry slippers. They're like wool with like a rubber tread on the bottom.
Ooh,
I mean, I paid like $100 for them, man, and they're fucking
those
so
sound
comfortable.
nice.
They're so dope. Yeah, so it's like I don't have a lot of shoes, but the shoes that I have are like
Quality.
kind of expensive. Yeah, like my hiking boots. Like I got like the Nike Special Forces boots. They're like $200, you know, but like they're fucking awesome, you know. Like
That sounds.
I could paint and stand on them like for, you know, I've had to work, you know, for 24 hours straight, and I've like worn those boots, and you know they've been amazing.
I got one
I
pair of
bought a-
shoes.
I bought a pair of Converse boots like
and they're
that.
two lefts.
They're leather and they're very comfortable. Gives them at work.
If I know that I'm going to be walking or on my feet a lot, I like my Converses.
Yeah.
Mm. I
I
have a
just
pair of
got
Vans. That's all I have.
Mm.
Pair of Vans. They work
I got
just fine.
Vans too, friend. Those are the Peanuts shoes I have are Vans.
Mine are just black with like the red logo, a white logo on the side. That's
Do you
it.
know who owns Vans now?
I do.
You do?
Yeah, I
You're
have a
the
pair of
fucking
Vans.
owner of the Vans.
No,
The Vans
but I own
owner?
but I own a pair of Vans.
He's
Yeah.
being
Yeah.
funny. But
No,
who owns them?
who
Who
owns
owns Vans?
Vanity Fair.
Do they really?
Yeah.
That's
Hmm.
crazy weird.
Interesting.
I have
Yeah.
David Bowie Vans too.
That would explain like some of the designs I've been
Those are
seeing come out with them.
Sarah.
I was at Nordstrom Rack Day and they had like MoMA, like the Museum of Modern Art
Mhm.
Vans, and they were like they were two different colors in this weird crazy pattern, but they had them in the women's section, but they were men's, so they were like 2 sizes too big for me. But
Mm.
I know it was a little sad.
Now we know the difference between men and women apparel. Mm.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's like 2.5 sizes different, or
There you
Yeah.
go.
size, yeah, give or take.
Get that Frozen
'cause,
dress a couple
Mhm.
sizes smaller.
Which is great because that means I can shop in the kids section.
There you go.
Well, like I wear an 8.5 in women's, but in men's or boys, I wear like a 6.5.
Yeah,
So yeah.
yeah. I'm like a 6.5. So I go to the kids section.
Hey, wise guys, what up?
West guys.
Wait, who
Have
is-
you ever gone to a bowling alley and put the shoes on, and like for a little bit you're like, these are kind of stylish. I
No.
kind of like these.
No, I never have.
I
Yeah,
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 that's
like
when you
I've
take a
seen
pair of
some
flip
that-
flops and you just leave with the bowling shoes.
Yeah.
Oh
What?
fuck, that's a brilliant idea. I'm gonna
What,
do
Lola?
that. Those fucking shoes are mine now.
And then you never have to rent them again. You just wear them when you go.
Mm-hmm.
They'd be
But
like, "Are
some
you
of the
renting some
bowling-
shoes?" And I go, "No, I brought my own." And they go, "Those look like our shoes." And then I run for it.
They wear
No,
your
you
shoes.
just go to a random bowling alley that you don't ever intend to go back to get your pair, and then you go to the bowling alley you want to go to for the future.
Just go like a couple towns over to get my shoes, and then drive.
Yeah, one
A
trip.
couple towns over.
Jeez.
I'm in Georgia. You know what I mean? It's towns. You know, it ain't like fucking.
Do they
Big
sell
city
those
anymore.
shoes somewhere? Can you even buy them? Like they gotta sell those, right? Because
Oh,
every
we're gonna
Yeah,
bowling
find
alley
out
has them.
now.
Fucking the rush of the theft isn't there. You know,
Of
if
the
you just
theft.
click some buttons. And like the.
I'm just thinking in
the
general, if you
excitement
really
of the
like those
fucking
shoes,
heist.
just like I'll
Oh,
get
yeah,
'em.
you could probably go on eBay or Amazon and just be like beep bop boop and get some bowling shoes.
True. That's
But
true.
have you seen
Oh,
the bowling
okay.
shoes? Have you seen the bowling shoes that look like Doc Martens?
Negative.
You can find them on Amazon for $36.
There you go.
Holy shit, you can.
Yeah, I have a pair of Doc Martens shoes right now, but they're not like the boots. They're like these canvas loafer kind of things. But I dyed them gray because they came like a fucking
Those look
tan.
different than the ones that I see at the bowling alley.
Blah 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 blah. Talking about the shoes. Sorry. I like good wool socks too. Good pair of wool socks.
Those are good.
Oh, I need to move the bowling alley pieces into the house or into the garage.
You should, babe.
Yeah, before the sun gets them. When the people that moved out when we bought our house, they left some stuff, and they left chunks of a bowling alley,
What?
like a bowling lane.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
It's super.
Kinda
It's
like,
actually.
There will be blood.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, is there like a piece cut out like the size of a human body? You know?
I mean,
More
we
or
have
less,
enough to do
yeah.
it.
It's they were they'd gotten, some bowling alley was going out of business or something, and
Yeah.
they bought like a lane or something like that and chopped it up to use it as shelves.
Yeah.
So they had these large shelves in the garage that were made out of bowling alley, and then a work table that was bowling alley floor.
So we kept them, and we're gonna make a bar out of it.
Turn the garage into a
Great
tiki
movie.
bar.
Tiki.
Tiki.
The
Yes.
tiki hut and the tiki.
Tiki.
And the tiki.
I'm gonna put some
There Will Be
animated
Blood.
birds
That was
in
a good
there.
movie, dude. Holy
That was
shit.
There will be blood.
I
Was
haven't watched that in a long time.
You're just a bastard in a basket.
Yeah. Bastard in a basket. You're
Have
a
y'all seen There Will Be Blood?
fool.
Any of y'all seen There Will Be Blood? Other than Matt? Okay. Jason, who's
I think Dan has, right? Then?
I've seen it like one
a
time a
while
long time
ago.
ago.
Oh my god, dude. It's amazing. Like the soundtrack is like a horror movie. Like the whole
Yeah.
time you're just fucking waiting for like something to like come out of the oil or fucking plain view to turn into a werewolf or something. You're just like fucking waiting for some shit to go down, and it's just insane.
like when you watched it, did you want him to be a good, like, to turn out to be like a good guy, and then like every
Negative.
turn he made, it just got worse?
He just made the wrong choices.
Like, wait, you think he started off as a good guy and then and just like kept getting more and more fucked up as he got richer?
Yeah. It's like I wanted him to kind of be a good guy, but like by the end of it, you were like, "Holy shit, what the fuck?" It's like, he saves the kid, right? Like he saves the baby, and so like it starts out with like, "Oh, he's a good guy." You guys talk among yourselves for a second.
Oh,
I need to watch the movie real quick.
Yeah.
Just like, fuck, he was an asshole. All right.
Yeah, but it was like he was also dealing with like other people who were fucking weirdos too. So you
Yeah.
was just like, well, are you on the weirdo Christian side where he's like, fucking, give me the blood, Lord, give me the blood.
He's like, I'm on
Need the
my
blood.
side.
Yeah. And then I'm on my side. It's kind of crazy. He had nice boots in that movie. There was like kind of like strapped up fucking Teddy Roosevelt Rough Rider looking fucking boots.
Yeah. I have to go watch that again now.
Yeah, I haven't seen the movie in a while. It's been a while. Yeah.
Been a while.
Gotta go get a milkshake.
Right now?
Yes.
No. So I want to drink it up.
Your
milkshake.
I had that on a t-shirt, man. That fucking shit was awesome. It just says, I drink your milkshake across the front in that like There Will Be Blood font. It was fucking,
that's cool.
It was really awesome.
Okay, I just fucked everything up on this page. Yay.
That's what whiteout's
filter
for.
marker.
That's what whiteout's
Can't
for.
white out this, friend.
That's what a lighter is for.
Yeah. Just you can't use the whiteout. Just sniff it real hard and then start working again.
That'll solve everything.
Yeah. Oh, I just made a mistake. That's all right. Yeah, we can fix this bad boy.
I made a mistake. White up.
Right.
Okay.
Copy image. That's what I want. I'm going to trace things. Because I gotta have some artist icons, like their Twitter icons or whatever logos, and so I'm gonna trace the Graveyard Shift logo from
What
England.
Wally would say, it was like, if you can't draw it, copy it. If you can't copy it, trace it. If you can't trace it, paste it.
There you go. That's what I'm doing.
that's
Doing all of them.
some old school shit.
Yeah, man, I'm doing all of them.
All right, sorry.
How was the
Yeah,
movie?
It's cool. If you do them all, you start getting like this mixed media kind of look to your thing.
That's all I'm doing is mixed media. That's all it is.
Some like Jim Steranko shit where it's like illustrations and there's like some weird photos in the background. That'd be kind of cool.
See, I'm a pure professional.
What?
Yes, sir.
Pure professional.
The habanero chocolate.
Groove is in the heart.
The tongue's on fire.
I'm totally professional here.
You are.
Girl, live your best life, I believe.
I'm unprofessional. Oh! Unprofessional. Fuck you. Just kidding.
So how's everybody's week been?
It was a week.
Oh,
It
no.
was exciting.
We survived it.
Yes. No asteroids hit. So we're good.
That's not good.
We didn't have any Chinese rockets following us.
That's not good.
Did y'all see like the CDC
Yeah,
now
just
says that
fucking
if
subs.
you do what?
Nothing. She said something about Chinese rockets, and I was thinking about the new submarines and new rockets that the Chinese just announced recently. Sorry, go ahead.
Alrighty.
I was going to say
I'm high as
the CDC has now stated that if you've been vaccinated, you no longer have to wear a mask indoors.
COVID is over. Yeah. COVID is over on the 2nd.
Walmart also just announced that they are no longer requiring masks in their stores.
Yeah. No more COVID.
If you're fully vaccinated, but I mean,
Okay.
Well, but how will they know I'm fully vaccinated?
that's exactly the point.
I'm not carrying my
It doesn't
stupid
matter.
card around.
It doesn't
Doesn't
matter. Do you know that
It
Bill
doesn't
Maher just got tested positive for COVID after being vaxxed?
Yeah,
He
no,
was
that's
vaccinated,
awesome.
asymptomatic, and then he got tested positive. So I don't know
Yeah,
how.
no. Well, that is, you can still, if you're fully vaccinated, you can still get COVID, but the likelihood that your case will be severe or that you'll be hospitalized is like very, very decreased. Which is
Are there
why
other vaccines that I could get but still get it? Like if I'm vaccinated for polio, I could still get it.
The flu, if you're vaccinated, if you get the flu vaccine, you can still get the flu.
Yeah.
They
That's
What
only-
if I get an injection of Magic Johnson blood? Will I be like? Can I still get AIDS then?
No, you're invincible if you get that.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good there.
Although, what is interesting that they found out recently about about vaccinations is that if you, which is I think why they're opening it up more vastly, is that if you have been fully vaccinated, that the likelihood you can pass it on is also greatly decreased. Because originally the concern is that if you were asymptomatic, that you could most likely pass it on to other people. But they're finding the viral load is low enough that you most likely, if you are fully vaccinated, viral loading.
Viral load.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop a viral load
all over you.
That viral load all over your
hot zone.
I like it how no one could ever be. I'm the same way.
Like a monkey.
I'm the same way. I can never be serious for longer than like 3 minutes.
I'm sorry.
I get it.
No, I'm the same way.
The only time that I got
like,
serious,
you're most
I got
likely
real
not
quiet.
gonna
I was
pass it
like,
on,
no,
which
China
is
has
why I
new
think you're
missiles,
like,
and got real
well,
quiet.
the only people that are going to be affected by no vaccines are non-vaccinated people. So,
You know what?
Fucking
I've never
weirdos
been an
living in the woods.
anti-vaxxer until now.
That's
Like,
fine.
I've always done like the whole vaccination with my kids and stuff, but there comes a point where like if it's not been tested long enough, I don't want it.
You know what's really funny that is kind of like untrustworthy? They're like bribing people now to get vaccinated. Like here, there's like you get in a raffle where you can win $1 million, or students get like in a raffle where every weekend they could win a free student loans or free trip to college or something.
Fuck?
Yeah, it's like they're like bribing people now to pretty much get vaccinated.
What did you see? Like the mayor of, what was it, New York or Baltimore? One of those cities was like some local restaurants giving away free food if you're fully vaccinated.
What?
Yeah, like
Well,
we've
Krispy
been
Kreme
in a
too.
time where people are out of work. You know, they're depending on stimulus checks and all kinds of stuff, and they're like, "Hey, we'll give you free food if you go get this." Like,
See, that makes it kind of suspicious at that point, in my opinion. Like that's a little
right?
suspicious. Like why are you trying to bribe me to getting this? what are you doing? I mean, I got them both. I'm vaccinated.
Yeah,
but
I don't know. Like I haven't. I mean, my mom and her
Yes.
husband have a medical practice, and thus far, of their patients, they've only had 2 patients out of multiple
Right.
hundreds that had even like a moderate reaction that was bigger than what is expected. As far as I don't know, I think that the potential long-term repercussions of what's happening right now are still worse than potential vaccination. But
I'll get
I
fully
also,
vaccinated in 10 years.
here's the thing. I don't have kids, and so I do understand like the concerns when it comes to children because like immune systems and puberty and all of those things that are kind of happening within children. So I do get like concerns about it. I don't, it's
Oh
each his
Jesus
own.
Christ! Show and tell. Yeah.
But I really, really like that like
what
we,
we're showing.
aren't as concerned as we were prior because our caseload was so high in this area. So
Are we ready for some shoe and
yeah,
tell?
show some shoes, baby.
Wait, what are we showing?
Yeah,
Shoes.
baby. Show me, baby.
A small portion
Shoes.
of my collection.
Small
Shoes.
portion, like legit.
So I've got these sweet David Bowie ones that have a Velcro strap.
How they
That
smell?
reminds me of a TikTok I watched today.
They're very soft.
Give a deep smell. Give us a deep smell.
Well,
No.
these are
Let's
not
do
bad.
that.
My
He'll
shoes
do
are all.
it. He'll do
My
it.
shoes are all clean.
We want a scale of 1 to 10
don't-
on the smell of each shoe.
I don't wear these shoes that often,
Yeah, he
so
doesn't wear them long enough or frequently.
I mainly
enough
wear
to-
sandals most of the time. So here's my Godzilla shoes. They're
It
extra
was,
fancy.
guys. He says because they want to distract you and make you obese.
Yeah.
Talking
Here's
about
my-
free food for vaccination.
My Charlie Brown zigzag shoes. I
I
love these shoes.
Do,
I tried-
do, do.
Here are the gorillas, as I promised.
Oh, hell yeah. Those are
I
sweet.
rarely wear
Aren't those
these because they're
sexy?
fucking white, which is kind of annoying.
That's a pain in the ass, right? White shoes.
Yeah, like so I
Somebody
rarely
steps
ever wear
on
them.
those. That's a fight right there.
They're ruined, friend. Then I've
You're
got
stepping
these.
on my kicks, dog. Oh,
Got
that's cool.
those are
Snoopy
cool.
sleeping on the side, and then Woodstock is on the other side there, like chilling. And then, for all the horror fans out there, I have these ones.
Oh, I know what that is. Who else knows what that is? Calling it. It's The Shining. The floor. The carpet
That's right,
pattern.
friends.
Oh,
They're very
I didn't
nice.
did not even notice that. That's cool.
So that's
Whoa, what the fuck is that noise?
small.
Oh, I'm
portion-
making up for Leroy not being here. I'm playing with my poker chips.
Oh, sorry.
small shoe collection.
They have like a set of like they all have a set of poker chips that they just like. It's like their fidget spinners.
Poker
What's up,
face.
Christopher John?
Mm.
Yodam's in the chat.
See, I got all these poker chips.
I'm trying to catch up. Like I'm so far behind on my chat.
You are. I already said hi to like everybody that's in there.
Did you?
Yeah, except Woodrow. I didn't say hi to Woodrow. I didn't see him.
What about's in here?
Yo, what about? Didn't see what about it.
What about what?
Exactly.
What about all of it?
Yeah, I would get mine, but mine are all the way out in the living room, and they're in dark out there. I can't see. I'll trip and fall and die. But
That's all right, friend.
My shoes are far away.
I
I
shared
didn't
for
know
both
that
of
owls
us.
wore shoes.
my
What is
one
your
pair.
owl from?
My
Me?
what?
Yeah, you,
Oh.
Matt.
This was from an illustration that I did. It was like a whole bunch of different mascots, and they're all getting like knocked around by an Alabama elephant. So it
It's
was
a
like
Tootsie Pop one, right?
a design. No.
Oh.
The Tootsie Pop guy is a little more chill. He has like bigger eyes.
Okay.
This is like an actual. You can see it on my website. Like the rest of it, like this is a small little like image, and I think this was
Right.
like the Night Owls, or there was some fucking school.
You trying to get us to go to your website?
No, not at all. I'm not even
That
trying.
was a website. That was a drop right there. It's like, hey, you can see if you go on my
don't
website.
fucking post my website. So there's like an owl.
Go see Matt's website.
And,
Support Matt.
there was like a Tennessee volunteer dog. There was like a whole bunch of different mascots, and one of them was an owl, and that was my favorite one. It was this fucking owl screaming.
I like it. Yeah, I like it.
I'm trying to remember.
Thanks.
There's this cartoon. It's about a rooster that goes to like, I don't know,
Right. It's my logo.
like Vegas or whatever, and becomes like a like an Elvis star, right? And
Rockadoodle.
yes,
Yes,
Rockadoodle.
Rockadoodle.
That's what it reminds me of, the owl from Rockadoodle.
Really?
I mean, when I start drawing kind of cartoony, I definitely get into like a Don Bluth kind of a hand motion. You know what I mean? Like it's like, oh, you want me to draw cartoony, and then I start drawing in that kind of style.
Those are nice.
If I need to.
42.
It's fun.
Yeah.
So you can buy bowling shoes on like the bowling alley shoes on Amazon for between like $36 and $42.
But don't go looking for a Dexter bowling shirt.
Why?
Because they're hard to find.
Uh,
I went looking for them a while back, and they're very hard to find.
Not for long. They're gonna bringing that back, so there'll be people selling them again.
Have you all watched Dexter?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
The bowling shirts were like quintessential Dexter.
Wasn't that like also in 2.5 Men? Charlie Sheen always wore bowling shirts.
True, you did.
I mean, you could probably, because like there are custom companies that do bowling shirts.
Yeah, but that gets pricey.
It
I
does,
was
yeah.
Get some custom made, and I was like, nope, never mind.
Plus, like they're expected to buy in bulk, so you'd have to get like 10 people that want Dexter bowling shirts
There
in
you
order to
go.
get it to a price that is reasonable.
The shirt was like the shirt was $10. High roller. Me. High roller.
Jason, rolling high all the time.
I know. Man.
This shirt's from Target.
I got it from Amazon actually.
It
I had
was
to order this one.
$6 a shirt. So fancy.
Yeah. You got mine from Amazon. Mine's fancier.
I'm not a clothes shopper.
I got
buy
the hat
everything
from
on Wish.
Amazon. I know you do.
I'm a Wish junkie.
Your shirt is from Knott's, babe.
I know, it's true. But I like to buy all my jewelry from Wish.
You do.
Does it usually like break down on you?
No. The only thing I've ever had break was an action figure that came from Japan, but it was because I bought
That's it.
I bought one that was like one of the defective ones because they gave you the option. They're like, do you want like mint, premium, slightly damaged, defective, or whatever? And like defective was like $12. I was like, I'll take a defective one. And it had a frozen joint on the shoulder, and I broke the arm
very
off.
defective.
See,
But,
I've never known anybody to shop on Wish and actually get what's advertised.
Oh, I've gotten lots of stuff.
Yeah,
Check it out.
rings and stuff.
I got this dope Scully ring here. It's got green eyes in it.
He shops on Wish all the time.
Got this item.
He just buys a lot of rings.
No, like
Rings and glass.
I got this. It's a Viking rune ring. I got this diagram of the universe. What else do I got in here that I got on Wish?
But do you have clothes? Do you buy
Oh,
clothes
I got
on
this-
Wish?
I got this anime girl over here, which I
I
can't
forgot
figure
about
out what
that.
to call her.
I feel like the quality of clothes on Wish is too hit or miss for me to be willing to do it.
Right?
Yeah, I've favorited clothes on Wish, but I've never pulled the trigger and bought anything.
I bought like this little like I don't know what to call it. It's like a little bralette thing, and it was supposed to be the right size, but it was like 2 sizes too small.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. They're all
Because
Asian
Asian country
sizes.
sizing is at least 2 sizes
Size
small,
or 2, yeah.
at least.
I was like, this isn't gonna work.
Yeah, that is a thing. That's for sure. A thing.
Same, yeah. In Japan's the same thing. There's this artist that I love, and his stuff is mainly sold in Japan. And I bought a shirt that was an XL, and I swear to God, it was like a large medium or something. When I got it, I was like, "Holy shit, this barely fits."
Was it Junji Ito?
No. Oh man, I'm spacing his name right now. I got some of his art books. It's not Jung-ji. It's oh god. He does lots of like just sexy chicks, like I want to say it's poster pop is the name of his stuff, but he does tattoos and stuff. But
Trying to think of who you're talking about. What are you showing us, Matt?
I'm showing you where I got my my
Nice.
owl from.
Oh,
So this was the design that I did for
that's
Alabama.
cool.
So this is MSU, this is Florida. So I had to like come up with all these little characters, and then this owl is right here. So this is Mizzo Tigers, and this is LSU Tigers, and then this is the owl.
what a hoot!
So that's where I got that owl from.
I'm trying to see like where they all are from. I see the Gators.
Gators. There's the Arkansas Razorbacks, Tennessee Vols, Wildcats. Forgot who the Eagle was. Yeah, so that's where I got it from.
Are you doing the comic game? Because I can't remember if I've seen your stuff before besides this that you're showing here.
Yes.
Or are you
I am the co-creator for Rock and Roll Ninja.
Oh, okay, yeah. Are you doing the art?
Yes, sir.
Dude, good stuff, man.
Thank you.
But you need to talk to him about the coloring on that other book.
That shit ain't in my lane, friend.
Just don't let it happen on your book, man. Don't let it happen.
Oh no, I mean, professionally, I'm an art director, so I have a real idea of like the whole package, and we're gonna go black and white, and we're gonna do like newsprint, because it's gonna be a little more punk. So yeah, I'm already like thinking about the whole package.
It's everything,
and that's why my shit's so rendered, because it's gonna be black and white with like a little bit of zipatone. So
cool. Everything I've seen of your stuff reminds me of everything I loved about the early Larry Hama G.I. Joe years. So
thank you.
That's what I'll say about that. And
hello, Matt.
When I saw that other stuff, it scared the fuck out of me. I was like, no, don't do anything weird with this.
No, I mean there's some funky stuff, but it's definitely got a lot of respect for. It's fun. It'll be fun, man. It'll be wild. I hope you enjoy it.
Dixon's involved, right?
I'm sorry?
Isn't Chuck Dixon involved, or?
Yeah. So I started talking to your boy Zach, and so we started batting around the story, and then once we had a pretty big Google Doc, we brought Chuck in, and Chuck like looked through our stuff, and he added a whole bunch of stuff, and then
awesome,
just wrote the scripts. Just like it took him maybe a week. And I was getting these scripts. So it's like, the story, but then when you get the scripts, you're like, holy shit.
Yeah, I can imagine.
You're like visual. You're like, oh my God. So it's pretty dope.
Yeah.
I get a lot of freedom.
That's good.
Yeah. Like, I guess like the one thing that I just keep showing everybody, because I don't want to show people too much, but there's a page where Chuck is like, oh yeah, they fight a rough crowd. Somebody's wearing a leather mask, right? And so I was like, yeah, man, tough crowd, leather mask. Yeah, right. And so it ended up being a whole page where the band is fighting off a bunch of skinhead S&M guys wearing assless chaps. and all their do you want to see it? Would you like to see
Yes.
it?
Yeah,
Paige?
good.
Yes.
Yes.
Because there's a lot of armor all on ball sacks. It's Hold on, let me find it.
Oh, that's why.
So that's what I'm working on.
Excellent.
Yeah, stuff's awesome.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, you're welcome.
That's too formal.
What, saying
What
it's
is-
awesome?
No, saying sir.
Well,
That's
he's
how I
being
was
polite.
raised.
He's very
Yeah.
polite.
Polite.
That is very
Yeah.
polite.
I
He's
say
very
Nice.
professional.
I get it.
I mean, I get it. I'm just like, whoa, that's very formal.
Yes, ma'am.
Leroy's still streaming, so
Really?
there you go.
He was
Are you
talking about
talking?
music earlier, so
He's talking about what?
music.
What, is it Led Zeppelin again?
No. They were talking about like heavy metal. They had a guy on with them that was like, I guess, a musician back in the day.
Yeah, what kind of heavy metal were they talking about? Was it, how hard did they get Foreigner?
Yeah, exactly. You
Jeez,
fucking
man.
Striper fans, get the fuck out of here.
They were talking about like Pantera and
Alright.
Metallica.
I mean, they're metal. I don't know if I'd call them heavy or metal anymore. But
They were trying to figure out.
Metallica's not heavy metal either, but
They were trying to figure out what kind of metal Pantera was.
they're groove metal.
They're what?
Pantera even says they're groove metal.
Groove metal?
They're a groove metal band. Yeah, that's what
Have
they
you
said
ever heard
back in the
the
day.
song, A Good Friend and a Bottle of
Respect.
Pills?
Yeah,
Walk
Good
on
Friends.
home.
Well, Good Friends and a Bottle of Pills really isn't kind of a song, but it kind of is. It's like a mix of both. It's like Phil talking about how he banged another guy's girlfriend, and he was so messed up on drugs, and I served too many masters, so he starts screaming and stuff. But yeah, I know everything there is to know about Pantera. I'm a huge
That's
fan.
like my favorite Pantera song.
That one is your favorite song. Lola, I learned so much about you now.
It's a good song.
It's not. It's not really a song. As you snored and drooled, I liked your love. She called me daddy, and I called her baby as I smacked her ass. I called her sugar when I ate her alive till daylight. I slept with her all over me from forehead to rib cage. I know everything there is to know. That's awesome.
Are you guys looking? Okay, so that's panel one.
Rad.
So this panel one, they're in the what city? So they're in the meat packing district. So I got some shout outs. I got Tartamella's Meats, high quality Italian cuts. Dixon and Sons. I got Mayor's Hamburgers. I got New York City's finest tube steak. Maybe it's tube steaks. Maybe it's something else. I got EVS Meat Packers over there. All
You
love.
just shout them all out, huh?
Yeah. I mean, there's like graffiti over here. So I mean, it gets a little. I spent some time, and so they end up going to this place, and this is them kind of getting. Oh fuck! So the reason why they have to go and do this consulting gig is because they've damaged all their gear at this gig. They've broken their guitars and shit. They got to buy new guitars, and they need the money, so they go back into the special forces business. So here's.
I like the detail to the ball area on that panel.
Yeah. I wanted to just let everybody kind of take it in.
I enjoy the hairy backs myself.
Detail.
You like that? Because all these dudes are like
The hairy asses.
testosterone. They're eating like nothing but raw meat and fucking each other, and like they just like you don't know that you don't know. So this is our man. He's fighting fighting the guys off, and there's our man Hudson. Surprise, motherfucker! He's very.
How'd you like surprise, motherfucker?
If I could get anybody to be in the movie, it would be fucking Dokes from Dexter.
Oh my
Did
god!
I say his right name?
I can see
Dokes
it.
or Dukes? Dude, that's what I'm drawing when I'm doing. surprise, motherfucker. Just take a crayon and write some shit on that fucking report. Fucking freak. Yeah, so I would have him doing
That was the biggest mistake they made on that show, was killing that character off.
Oh my god. So and then we got this guy. His name is Dennis. He's on drums. He's smashing some dude. And then here's our lead singer, Angel, and he's handling business.
Fucking rad. That foot, dude, in the air where he's doing the high kick before you zoomed in.
You like that?
Yeah, dude. That's like some fucking like G.I. Joe annual shit right there. Like just the energy of that kick. Like that's what I always try and go for in my shit, is like that sort of throw.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like a kind of Jack Davis, Will Eisner.
Yes.
I like a lot of those guys. I like Blueberry. Lieutenant Blueberry. I'm a big fan of like heavy metal stuff. So,
you ever seen Lucky Luke?
I don't think so.
You should look that shit up. You might like that. It's like it's very cartoony. It's a French like Western book, but they have some English translations. You could probably find it on Amazon.
Lucky Luke.
Lucky Luke. They actually made a live action movie out of it too in France, but the art is really cool. It's cartoony like some of the ones you described.
So
yeah, I need to go look this up now.
And then this is them, trying to get their money back. Trying to get their money from this German who's wearing a snakeskin jacket.
If this page was on the campaign page, I would have backed sooner.
Dude, I honestly, like, the art on the campaign page doesn't nearly look like it's good, but it's not this good.
Right.
That's my little lady's name. Really. Yeah, so
I'm glad it's black and white
this much into it.
This is what I want to see in a black and white book. So you've got my money.
I'm just enjoying all like the fine little details. Like I said, to the ball area, the hair, like it just sells it. It sells it.
She's selling it for the butts.
Those asses. They are fucking tight.
Yeah.
But they're like skinhead angry assholes, you know what I mean? They're like, yeah, let's beat some guys up and fucking suck each other off. Yeah.
And the combat boots, man. The combat boots just like complete the outfit.
Yeah.
Nothing supports assless chaps like combat boots.
Was this what Chuck had in mind, or was he like, this isn't what I was thinking, but this works better than what I was thinking?
Well, the funny thing is that, like, I showed it to him, and he was like, "Holy shit, this is awesome!" But this wasn't what he had in mind.
Yeah.
I don't think he would.
Like, literally, I think it was like it's like establishing shot this, and then panel 2, it's a rough crowd. Panel 3, they're all fighting. One of the guys is wearing a leather mask. You know what I mean? And like that was it. I was like, it's a tough crowd. And just one guy is wearing a mask? No,
we gotta
They're all
fix
wearing
that.
masks. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna earn that fucking co-creator. So I made sure that we got some just flexing asses and just like polished up cod pieces. I think I was like listening to Chuck talk, so he was like talking about Bane and how Bane was on so much testosterone because Venom is like a uber testosterone.
Yeah.
And then the question got to like, oh yeah, like Bane's dick and balls are probably all shriveled up and stuff. So I was thinking about that. Like maybe these guys' dick and balls are all shriveled up and they're like packing like real meat into their front piece. So I mean, you just all this shit goes through your head because there's you're just sitting there for hours alone, drawing this stuff. Sorry. You guys know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. You start thinking about shit. You start making
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Why are you sorry? Like,
don't be sorry.
Okay.
Live your best life.
Yeah, Normally I'm pretty quiet about this. Once I go downstairs, it's just it's dad. I'm in dad mode, and nobody wants to hear about fucking shit.
I used to draw
downstairs.
We're all adults here.
I used to draw for Boneyard Press back in the day, and there was lots of this on every single page.
Nice.
You're not handbags for your kids. You're fine.
Yeah.
Like,
You've seen Dan's art, haven't you, Matt?
I just saw some right before we started. Right before we started the show.
He's amazing. I could show you a piece I colored for him, but he could show you some black and white stuff that'll be a lot better.
Show me.
Show him
something.
Plago.
I showed you mine.
I don't know what I should show him.
he's in grayscale world. Right?
Yeah, I'm trying to like do this
I'm
big
in
water.
grayscale.
We're playing. I'll show you yours if you show me mine.
Show.
All right.
That's
Me
totally
neither.
You
what
might have
Look, I'll give you a
Without
couple
your
of
art
minutes.
dick.
Yeah, I'll give you a couple of minutes to fluff it up before you show it to me.
Fluff it.
Without your art dick, make it happen.
Put a few pieces on the
Kerplunk.
table, I guess.
Yeah, just go into the bathroom for a second, then come back out.
Thwack.
Wow,
Tease.
is it always this professional? Yeah, it's always this
Super.
professional.
This is why Dan doesn't have me on, is that I'm really appropriate.
Super appropriate all the time.
This is why I
don't know
want
what you
you
guys
on
are
here,
talking
Leah.
about.
It's because you're inappropriate with me.
I just want to see some art. I don't know what.
I love that good hard corporate life.
I know what the problem is here. So let's see some
Friday
art.
night, like, I have beers.
What's going on there? Let's see some artwork.
I've had
That's all I want to
four
do.
beers and
Somebody's
Alvin.
hand is on my thigh.
My drunk alter ego is here. Her name
Jesus.
is Slurry, and she's fantastic.
Trying to find some good like.
Plago, everything you do is good. Just show him something.
Well, I got
Yeah,
some
dude.
stuff
The
good.
first thing you saw, you're like, yeah, this is kind of what I'm working on. That looked pretty insane.
Yeah, he's
You've already seen my art. I don't need to show you anything. Plago, whip something out. Come on.
All right, give me a second, man. Give me a second.
I feel like everybody on panel here is better than me. Come on.
I'm trying
Get the
to.
fuck out of here. Show. What are you working on right now? Can you put that up to the camera?
I can.
A little
I
hand.
No, that'll get us struck.
There's a lot of
That's bad news. I had to find some clean stuff.
Strike.
put this.
Yeah, he's got to find something
Yes.
that doesn't show like nip.
The current thing I'm working on is like a pseudo adult project for Kickstarter. So
Ooh,
And
I
big
like
in
the
him.
setup. I need to do something like that, sir.
this is
Oh,
my
oh, that's
Goblin Girl
cool.
book.
Hold on, I'll make it
The
big.
pages are halfway
Yeah.
done. They're just the line art so far.
Goblin Girl always makes it bigger. Camera's kind of all wonky there, dude.
Well, I don't know what to do, man.
Yes, you do.
Is it
Is
trying
that
to
less
focus?
wonky?
It's like digital. It's like a low res.
I wonder if there's a way. Hold on here. I think there's a way to fix that. Let's see
Like
here.
if this was on the fucking Nintendo Game Boy, it would be fucking sick.
It says it's.
There we go.
Yeah, there you go.
Is that better?
Very clear.
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
pretty
Show me
sick.
loud
Come
and
on now.
clear.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, that's sick, dude.
So this is some pages from my current book.
everything great. Grayscale down.
Yeah, these are like halfway there.
Yeah,
That's
show-
pretty cool.
And I'd show some of my action.
Look at
'cause
those
you-
hands.
yours.
That's a good hand.
Thanks, man.
That's a good hand, dude.
It's like everybody's biggest complaint in CG, it seems, is hands.
Really, I
Yeah.
love drawing hands and feet. Like, you can do dynamic shit
It's
with
a
them.
big deal.
I
Yeah,
feel like
Yeah,
I'm
they're
learning more about you, Dan.
They're just appendages.
I'm not like into them per se, but I'm like saying like, as an illustration, I like doing that.
Are you
I like-
feet big?
I like drawing movement. You know, like this guy over
Mhm.
here, like swiveling out the door, and
See, Leah
Just-
caught on. She's like, is there a foot fetish? You know about?
this is some of the gray tone stuff that I've done.
Oh, that's
so
dope.
this is kind of how that
Yeah.
comes out.
She's got some of them pointy boots.
It's the Goblin Girlfriend.
Yeah,
She's
Goblin
got some
Girl.
pointy boots. Is
And
that
then
what
this
you're
is a
saying?
piece
Yep.
I did for Edwin the Ace. It's a Viking piece.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
And this is the cover to my book.
Is it? Did you get more done with it?
I went in and
Moving.
I toned up some of like
Let's say it looks.
separating some lines and cleaned up some faces
Yeah.
a little
It,
bit.
it looks a lot cleaner from when I last saw it.
Yeah. So I got to hit this with the gray tones as well.
Yeah, that's sick, man.
But
That's really good. That's
should
really
be
cool.
pretty good. And
A lot of
I got
style.
a Company Man piece I did.
Yeah, that's why I love Plagle stuff.
Is this what now? Plagle? I don't understand.
That's his last name, yeah, Dan
That's me.
Plagle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's Dan Plagle.
Dan Plagle, aka Boob Dan.
I just kind of got used to calling him Plagle. Yeah, Boudin is his handle, but I got used to calling him Plagle, and
He's
now
really
every time I say Plagle, people are like, "Who?" I'm like, I forget.
This is
But there's so many
here. I'll
bands.
show you a little bit
What
of
up,
the
Skip?
current thing.
There are a
Wait,
lot
see
of
Edward
Dans.
in the chat, yo.
So
What up,
this is
Skip?
this Viking book that I'm working on for this other friend of mine. Everybody's doing Viking books for some reason. So
My next project's a Viking book.
yeah,
I'm gonna do a Viking werewolf book. Yeah.
yeah, no shit. So
We should do like somebody should do like a Viking meets modern world.
Oh, that one.
Like a Beastmaster 2.
Like,
Yeah.
what if Conan gets dropped off at New York City?
hide those
Yeah,
boots
in
right there.
2021.
Hmm.
Let's see how he handles
Do it.
that.
Oh, toxic masculinity at its finest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like Conan the Barbarian meets some
Yeah.
feminists.
Oh, they inject him full of estrogen.
Pretty good.
Nah, they would crumble under his
Oh.
awesome maleness. They would just.
This is very valid.
He would just like lift his foot and
Bird
stomp
looks
him.
good in person.
Whoa! What is she holding right there?
It's a big
Oh,
axe,
it's a stick. Oh, okay.
and this is the blade.
I was
the
like,
handle
what
of
is
the axe,
that?
The bird lands on it.
What did
Yeah,
you
it
think
could
he
be
was,
used as
Matt?
that as well.
I mean, it's multi-purpose.
Yep.
It's
It's an axe.
multi-purpose.
Starts.
You remember Plago? You remember
Holy
Cybernary?
Cybernary, yes,
Cybernary.
I do.
Yes.
A lot of
Planet.
some of this reminds me of that. Yeah.
You know, you have a lot of cool stuff that it's like I can't like look at your stuff and say, hey man, your shit looks like so and so, or
Man.
yeah, your shit looks like.
No,
you know what I mean?
there's
Like,
a lot of different
I
things.
yeah,
appreciate
yeah. There's a lot of different you know.
No, the work he was just holding up. Some of
Right.
it reminded me a little bit of Cybernary.
I'll do a little flash.
Oh, dude, do you
This
have
year I'm
any?
kind of focused on really to see how bad it is, but
Do you have any of your the gangster one?
the gangster one. Oh, the noir thing.
Yeah, the noir one. Yeah. Show a couple of those. That's cool. I can't wait for that book.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Oh no,
Yeah, no shit.
Leah.
Fell down.
Oh no, this isn't very professional. Her name was Leah.
Second
I feel like
floor.
his desk has seen better days.
Oh, mine's
desk?
worse.
These. Yeah, I like it.
I guess that means that's the sign of a well-worked artist, right?
Yes. Yeah, mine's a Jackson Pollock painting.
Okay, this is cover stuff. I think this is pretty safe because most of it's like pinup cover stuff.
Those garters.
Yeah, it's all kinds of crazy shit.
Interesting.
Let's see.
A little bit of garters there.
Here's some pencil work.
I used to have a folder like that. It fell apart though.
Oh, here's some more garters. Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge. Enough said.
I thought he was going to tell us that he had borders.
Here's one that's
Borders.
a good one. It's a good one.
There's no borders for your garters.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's dope. Jeez, dude, you can see like the nipple hole. It's like she's. You can't see mine because I'm a dude. My wife the other day was like, I didn't realize how small your nipples were. I was like, thanks, honey.
Thank you.
You're like,
Hey, it's a compliment?
all the better to go
I
running
don't
with.
know. I don't know what it. Yeah.
Nah,
Nah, dude. When I go running, my nipples end up being fucking raw. That's no fun.
Yeah,
It's like it makes you more aerodynamic.
No, they make anti-friction. Like you can
Yeah,
can
I'm
rub
rubbing.
stuff
That's
on
what
your
I did. I
nips.
got these like softer shirts.
But they like you can. It's like it comes in a
Oh, here you
deodorant
go.
stick.
Oh,
and you rub it
that's
on your nipples
cool.
and then rub.
Hey, what up, Edwin?
And
That's
with the
cool, man.
ace.
That's super cool.
Yeah, I think this will probably be the next one. I have two versions of it. I have a version that is just straight up nudie book, basically, and then I have another version that all the naughty bits and all the dirty stuff is covered by a cartoon rat
Yeah.
who, in
that's
profiles,
amazing stuff,
either looks like a penis or he looks like a pair of boobs. So
Is this a project that's already out and done, or?
the art is done. I just never put it out because I was trying to find a publisher to or a printer rather to print it. So these are all like chapter things for the book.
Yeah, it's really good.
That's super dope, dude.
Yeah. So it's probably all the.
Yeah, I like that you incorporated the text on that one. That was pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah, I try to do that. Lately, I've been trying to like work with drawing hand-drawn text. It's kind of a fucking other skill.
Yeah.
Other than
It's like some
drawing,
cool
for sure.
Eisner shit, you know, like you see Eisner the way he did some of those spirit.
Exactly. That's
covers. Yeah.
exactly where I pull from.
Yeah.
I've got some of his stuff around here that I keep always like close by as reference.
Hello, nurse.
But yeah, that's
Check my prostate.
Here's a piece that might turn into a poster for the campaign.
Yeah, that's cool.
It looks weird at that angle, though. It's like really weird. But yeah,
It's like she has to like separate her breast to cross her legs.
basically,
And
It's like parting the Red Sea.
just reaching over.
And that's so did not sound right.
And then
they're like put on afterwards. She like gets dressed and puts them
I
on.
did this. This is going in the mail tomorrow.
Oh, that's cool.
That's cool.
What is it? Monster MD. And then a little Blood Realm fan piece that I did for fun. Also going in the mail tomorrow. Last
you ever
night
design tattoos, Dan?
been in my company. No. I'm actually kind of like weird about that, honestly. I'm like, nobody wants this shit on their body forever.
I got some of my art on people's bodies.
Yeah, ditto. I went and apprenticed for like 7 months just to play. You know what I mean? Like it was like a box of crayons that I hadn't played with. You know what I mean? I was like, I want to play with those crayons.
Right.
So I went and and hung out and like learned. Yeah, I don't like talking to the people. You know what I mean? They like start talking about like what they want. Like this rose means this for me. Like I just didn't want to.
Oh my god.
You're like, I don't want your backstory. I just want to put the art on you.
Yeah, I just want to tattoo you. Shut up.
What? Oh jeez.
I just got a new one recently, and yeah, like I almost fell asleep while he was tattooing.
Nope. It's not.
And like he kept wanting to talk about like my life experience here, and I was like,
Get
dude,
the
this is
fuck
my
out of
therapy.
here.
Just let me do my tattoo.
This is ruined.
Ruined. Yeah, I'm the same way though. Like I just want to zone out, enjoy my time, and relax.
This
Every
was
now
something
and
I
then.
did for Sunsworn. Sorry.
Oh no, I want to say no. I was done.
Ooh, love that.
So
that
cool.
was for Sunsworn. So he's got a bad guy, and he hadn't figured it out. So it's like this is like fan art for him. I thought it was like a cool idea, so I just started working it out.
Yeah, it's great.
I like your Kirby Crackle.
I was gonna say I'm always jealous of the Kirby Crackle. It's something I struggle with.
Yeah, I struggle fucking with everything. But this was inked on paper when I scanned it in. But I especially like the skull spaceship. Maybe when you were doing your your hell stuff, that's made me think about having kind of like a skull fucking spaceship going on.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I'm rolling over stuff.
Yeah, the skull spaceship would make like a good tattoo.
Right? And it's like he's his armor, but there's like nanobots, so it's really like a massive nanobots, and it's like inside this armor going on. So, but I was also thinking of Sith shit, you know what I mean? Like some kind of crazy, Sith villain, but
right. Yeah, it looks like it could be one too.
Yeah, I like doing fan art. I did something for Samurai. What the fuck was it? Shotgun Samurai. I did
Shotgun Samurai. Yeah.
Every once in a while, I just like to do something cool. Like do something just for fun.
I did a piece I did some fan art for Hunting Alice, which he ended up using And I actually have a Goblin Girl fan art piece. It's,
Show? Can you show or?
I could show it. It's
I
not
could.
it's not
He's
completely
not-
Show it,
done.
Jason. Show it.
He's not
It's not
here right now, though.
No, I know, but he's seen it. But it's not completely done.
Here's what you got.
Whip out your dick, Jason. Whip it out.
Oh, hey now. I'm
Hey,
looking
now.
for the year. I'm looking for the year. I think it's under Goblin Girlfriend. There it is.
Give the lady what she wants.
I always give the lady what she wants. Oh, that's me. I'm really big. It's a share screen, Lola. It's not an embiggen. So I'm terribly sorry.
You just said he was too big.
Yeah, too big. Yeah, it's never anything I've heard. Yeah, so there you go. That's not
Oh
much.
yeah, I like your faces, man. All that
Thanks,
stuff
man.
was dope. Yeah, dude.
Ooh.
I want to do some fan art with some big old boobers.
Yeah.
Do it.
What is it?
Yeah,
And
that's-
I'm gonna make sure that there's like nipple holes, so you like
Right.
Yeah, I didn't get that detailed with those, but yeah,
it's like another 2 places to fuck.
yeah. I just went a little bit. I gotta finish coloring it, but
Huh? What now? What?
Jesus.
It's like
We're not speaking of their boobs. That's not happening.
Boob Dan's just created 2 more holes to stick stuff in.
Oh no.
That's not happening. I love you.
That's too Japanese for me, friend.
Manga's really big right now. I don't know. It's like
Manga.
docking or something. I don't know.
Easy,
I don't know
babe.
what
The
you're talking-
tentacles in it, right?
Yeah, it'd have to involve tentacles.
This is a good cheese from Costco.
Tentacles,
Are
some
y'all
soap,
hentai
maybe some
fans? Any of
goggles.
y'all?
No, I'm not
Say
a
what?
hentai fan.
I said, are any of y'all hentai fans?
No.
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 Mm-mm.
Yeah, me
Is that
neither.
dirty?
Is that an actual page?
Live your best life. Whatever brings you joy.
Hey, it's
Live
very
that joy.
convincing. Very convincing, Lola. Tell us more about your hentai.
That's good cheese.
Yeah.
What? I like anime. What can
Tell
I
us
say?
about this subject.
I
that
said
you just
shit about
happened
another
to run
block of it.
across the
You
other
want to go
day.
by Gumi next week for Palm
See
Springs?
what, Matt?
What?
That you just happened to see it the other day, and you were just kind of curious if anybody
I
else
have to
had
make a
seen
cheese
it.
board next week for Palm Springs.
Right?
I have to go buy
What,
cheese.
is
That's
it
what
like
happened.
the
I was
old
just scanning
silver
across the
screen printing
internet and it
of-
was there.
Yeah.
Going to Costco. Oh,
Is that with the
I love
squid and the
cheese.
girl making out, or is that something else?
I think it goes a lot further than that.
Oh, geez, Louise. I mean, I guess they didn't have the internet back then. You know what I mean? They were just like pulling out scrolls and shit. Like, yo, look at this shit.
Right? Where is it?
Look at that.
Is it
Yeah.
Japan? Like they have the huge tapestry,
Tapestries.
and
How
it's
dare
like
he?
all the different sex positions and
I think
like.
it's India, isn't it?
If you are Scottish law, I am Mickey Mouse.
The Thomas
Oh,
Like
wait.
the Karma Sutra.
I got a Billy.
How dare he?
Karma.
Billy
Billy?
Vasco?
There's a Basco?
Well, did I hear somebody talk about Hentai Heaven coming back?
Yeah.
There's a heaven for hentai?
Apparently.
Yeah. What
No, I
else?
So will you admit that you like hentai, Billy?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I'm not alone now, so I'll admit it.
I don't have any problem. Live your best life. We're all adults here. Do what you
Well,
want.
I mean,
Yeah. What year was it?
What do you define as like hentai?
Dude,
though?
whoa,
Just
whoa, whoa.
like naked
Yeah,
anime
yeah, but-
women?
We haven't figured that out yet. I'm
Yeah, I'm
asking if
talking
it's like
like-
squids and shit.
Yeah, or are we talking like
Tentacles,
squids
going
and
into
shit?
orifices
Or are we
and
talking
like
like weird lolly shit? Like that's like I mean, where's the line? Where's the line at? You know, like, yeah,
it's
We have to, it's
Asian,
also-
so there is no line.
yeah. I mean, we talking like what's the show that's on Netflix right now? Animal Stars or whatever. Beast Stars.
I
like
haven't,
a
I haven't watched that
The
one.
circle?
It's like a detective show, like for like
Oh.
furries, but it's like it's not sexual,
What?
but like it's like border. Oh man, it's on Netflix right now. It's called like Beast Stars or like.
I know what you're talking about, but I haven't watched it yet.
Netflix.
Like,
Beast
I have my
Stars, I
limit.
think it is.
I
Yeah,
have
Beast
my
Stars
limit
on Netflix.
furries.
Yeah.
I
Anything
watched
with
an Animal
furries
Stars
is my
show, but it
shit.
was about actual animals.
Here, we could watch the trailer right now.
Lola learned her lesson on that.
Yeah, I learned my
Thank you for
lesson.
having
No,
me on for the
stop.
first time, Lola.
Yeah. Like I didn't really get to talk to you much last night.
Well, I wasn't sure, honestly, who what is it, CG Snowballer was, and so I was intrigued by that. I was like,
Click the link.
you know, I was just like CG Snowballer, like, all right, I'll bite, you know. And then as soon as I clicked on it, I hear all about like hentai. I was like, all right, yeah, I'm all in.
Oh, I live for this.
Camera
Billy's
on.
Chewy, I'm home.
I appreciate Billy's sense of adventure.
Right? How can you go wrong with that? Like it's like there's a link there. I'm just gonna click it.
Super
What's the worst gonna happen?
and good to see Jason, and good to see
What's up,
Dan
what's up?
and Leah. Good to meet Matt for the first time.
How's it going, Billy?
Yeah, I've been popping into your chats recently just because I didn't even realize you were streaming.
Yes, sir. What do you
yeah.
think? Any,
Dude,
any advice?
Advice?
Murder.
Yeah.
Um,
I know it's crazy to like
Billy's gonna
critique
cry.
other professionals, but
okay,
yo,
okay,
I'm
no,
wide
no,
open.
okay,
Like I would
well,
love to have some.
I like to like pepper a little like sweet and salt. So like I'll give you a compliment and a critique. How's that?
That's cool. That's cool. Pros and cons. That'll work.
So
Hold on, let me hit this real quick.
when I first saw the Rock and Roll Ninja campaign,
Just
like, and I'm not even like blowing smoke up your butt here, Matt, but like when I saw it, like, and you know, obviously, you know, every book that your boy puts out is gonna have some type of spin of controversy to it, no matter which one he puts out.
Mhm.
And I was like, I think this is his best idea yet, like, because like I don't know if you have your camera on, but like I'm a huge
Oh, yeah.
G.I. Joe fan. So like this is his closest thing to like G.I. Joe. When I heard him pitch it, I was like, oh my god, this sounds
Did you see any of the
fucking dope.
pages he was just showing, Billy? He was showing some shit that was like straight up like Michael Golden in his prime. Like,
Well,
G.I. Joe shit.
I saw the thing he
I
did
love
for.
Michael
I saw the Sunsworn
Yeah.
thingy, and I saw him drawing a Reaper
Like,
the other
well,
night.
Yeah,
That was
I mean,
pretty tight.
on my channel, I'm working on Rock and Roll Ninja
Yeah.
every day. I'm streaming, you know.
But like that,
Fuck,
that
there's a deadline.
I will be following now. I'm
the
gonna
first
find
composition that caught my eye was that up camera shot where it's like it looks like you're in the crowd and they're like all got their instruments and they're just like wailing, and I was just like, oh my god, dude, all of their faces are acting. Like that's like every face in that shot is like someone's like, and they don't all just look like happy, you know, like each one is like they look like different actors that were actually like acting. Like your
Dude,
face
in my
dude, are
head
so
as I was
sick,
drawing
dude.
them, I was making little backstories as I was drawing each person.
And
Yeah.
like so like once I
helps.
saw your faces, I was just like, dude, this is like some crazy ass shit. The one thing I wasn't a fan of is when Richard was first showing off how much he loved the line art version versus with the halftones on at the first time he was showing it off. And I don't know if like pages have gone through revisions, but it looked like the halftones were a bit heavy, where it was actually like killing your line art a little bit. I was like, I think maybe just the core shadows could be cut into those halftones a little bit, just so like they actually pop instead of making the backgrounds fight with the foreground. But
Yeah,
other than that-
yeah, those
other
zips were
than
just us playing around. We were
okay,
just
yeah,
kinda, like,
that's
testing
why like I
stuff
figured.
out.
Well, good,
Yeah.
because when I
Kind
saw
of
that, I was just like,
generating generating my mise en place. You know, when
Right
I
on.
start zips, so I'll have like 2 or 3 tones. But yeah,
Right on.
those were just like were tests. So yeah,
killer.
I'm listening now.
Okay. Well, see,
Matt,
then
are you on Twitter or no?
You knew
No, sir.
exactly.
No, he's not.
You knew exactly what I was talking about then, because I was just like,
Yeah.
those lips don't seem like they're fitting quite yet. I mean, especially with like how
on
well you were
Instagram?
executing everything else. I was like, those have to be like quick, like just like value tests or something.
I don't
And
know
like
about that.
Zach
Yeah.
is so excited about seeing dots on his like project that
Yeah.
he's like showing up. Look at the dots on here.
Yeah.
Are you like-
Yeah,
are-
I mean, it was like
I'm
I
like,
was like
dude,
doing
he's all-
different values and then printing it out to see which one. Like I didn't want to have like moire patterns. You know, there was a lot of like kind of
Well, and
testing it. Yeah, and he just fucking was like,
Yeah.
"Yo, this is awesome."
I know Richard's showing it off on the video, just like as like, you know, clicking like the eyeball on. He's like, look at the dots on and off. at that. I'm like, dude.
Are you on Instagram,
I mean,
Matt?
And
No, sorry.
Okay.
like,
You're right.
I've said this before. Like for all of
Well, I'm only following on YouTube then, unfortunately.
for all of Richard's craziness, his excitement is super infectious, dude. Like I get all like he gets me all spun up when he gets excited about shit.
Yeah, ditto. But it's funny, like, you know, when we communicate about work, it's all through email. Like I've never actually talked to him on the phone or anything. So, you know, I just listen to the videos.
Right?
Sometimes, dude, he's had art direction comments and he's made them in the videos. So he'd be like, yeah, I don't really like this. I'll be like, oh, okay, I hear you. And I'll like, you know, fix it accordingly. But yeah, man, we started off like I had a ninja idea and he had a ninja idea and we just kind of rolled them up into an egg roll.
Yeah.
And then had Chuck Dixon fucking serve it up. So,
Dude, I've wanted to be a ninja since I was like 7, man. Like, I'm pushing like 40 years of like wanting to be that more than an artist. Honestly, like I want to be like a silent assassin. Damn it!
In my shoe collection, which I haven't dug out yet, I have actual ninja split toe tabby socks.
Dude, what? Dude,
Yeah,
I'm living toe life, buddy. Dude, what are you talking about?
I couldn't be a ninja. I could not be quiet enough to be a ninja.
Wait.
I'd like sneak up and be like,
Billy, what is that? What is that on your foot?
That's Billy's foot.
My shoes?
fucking hobbit running shoe.
He's got those Thomas Jane feet.
It's one of like I only
Thomas
wear
Jane?
toe shoes.
Yeah, Thomas Jane, the actor, he walks around in those shoes everywhere he goes.
That's all I
Punisher.
wear. I mean, unless I have.
Oh, copy.
I've seen those before, and those can get pretty funky, can't they?
Well, yeah, I mean, like I have like a snow pair, an everyday walking around pair, and then like a hiking pair. So
Like-
for like
Got a
whatever
humping
weather.
pair.
We're humping pair, yeah.
Better traction. Hold on, baby girl.
You better
Strap
traction.
on my humping
That's the one I don't wear socks with. Yeah. That's
Doing
right.
Captain Morgan.
No protection for those,
Yeah.
right?
No, those don't even have laces. I like those that have that Velcro just like so they can stay on well enough. You know.
They look awesome, man. They look awesome. You remember The Authority? There was like a guy in The Authority who was like barefoot and he was like connected to cities and shit. I forgot his name. Hawkmore? Something like that. But his bottom of his feet looked like your shoes. It was super fucking cool. Sure. But anyways.
Hey,
Shoes.
I've got a critique for you, Matt.
I'm listening.
Add more tentacles.
Add more tentacles.
Copy. Add more tentacles.
You know you
Is that
love
your
me.
critique for everyone?
So wait, did you do a comic book as well for like some sports thing?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, because like when I was trying to find you online originally, like when the campaign first launched, I was like, "What's up with this guy's artwork?" Like, because I like usually, I mean, when something catches my eye, I want to see like the rest of the body of work, you know, if I can.
Mhm. I have a
And,
website.
Yeah, no. And I found your website. And I, was
Good,
just,
okay,
I
good.
don't, I'm like, I don't see him on social media anywhere else, but I found this website, and then I found like some pictures of like. It looked like it, because or it was somebody had posted on Twitter of like some book that you had worked on that had some tie to some type of sports thing, and they're like, "Oh, Matt 6 Bars, like super awesome. Thanks for him coming out, yada yada." And like,
Shit.
I had some pictures posted, not of you, but like of the event or like whatever, like when it happened or something like that.
Yeah, I
like,
did
okay.
a comic book with an NFL player, a guy from the Atlanta Falcons. So
right
I went to, well, the UN came to me, and then they had me and Ovi team up. So Ovi had an idea, and then I ended up like designing all the characters, writing the book, illustrating the book, lettering the book, designing everything.
Sounds like a CG
And the only thing I didn't do was color it. I got this fucking badass dude named Chuck from the Philippines that just like blew it out. But it's called Gridiron Green, and the name is dog shit. But yeah, that was really interesting because I had to write it. First I started with a outline. I had to send it to the UN, and like by the time I finished the script, that fucking email chain was long as fuck, and I was just getting all kinds of revisions from people, and like it was a real learning lesson. But I ended up like getting it finished and getting it printed, and it's online. You could download it, and yeah, it's like a future guy who's like plays a sport called Ultra Bowl because we couldn't use the NFL, so I had to make that up. And he gets crippled, and he ends up, the Earth hears him, and she gives him powers, and so he goes off to the jungle. And you can read it, but it was fun, but it was definitely a learning experience, and I'm fucking balls deep in legalities over it now.
That sucks.
It does suck because people like you make a contract and you get your lawyer to look at it, and then you have other people sign it, and then suddenly like they don't understand what it meant. You know what I mean? You're like, no, dude, this is exactly what it meant. Here's the notes, and you fucking sign the notes. So it's really interesting right now. So I may end up owning the rights to all of that because right now I don't own the rights to that, even though I like wrote it and designed everything. So yeah, that's a lesson learned. Like don't ever do vanity projects.
Agreed.
Anyways, or don't work on anything you don't own yourself. That's the biggest lesson I learned.
When Rock and Roll Ninja's form factor and length and like campaign made that shift, I was actually really happy though that you guys decided to still put out the floppy.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Well, I was
that.
because I was like, I need to get this now. Like, I don't want to wait till the graphic.
And you were saying newsprint, right? Is the floppies newsprint?
Yeah, well, that was thrown out there. Don't hold me to it, but that was something that I was really jamming out. Like it would be like a floppy that was on newsprint, almost like not an ash can, but the first 25 pages.
Yeah.
Kind of like how Mortal Kombat gave us that first 10 minutes of the movie.
And are you guys staying black and white for sure?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
There may be one or two shades of zip, but it'll definitely be black and white.
Nice.
I've just done too much work. Like I wouldn't have done this much rendering if it was going to be colored.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So yeah, I was pretty psyched on the change. I mean, it was like we were going to do 2 issues, and then I was going to do something else for him, and then we were going to go back and do the other 2 issues. And I guess people weren't jamming on it. So he was like, "Hey, do you want to just do the whole thing in one shot?" And I was fine with that. Whatever he wanted, I was cool with it. So yeah. So once I'm done with this, then I'll do the other book.
It's definitely
it's cool.
Definitely, I'm a new fan of yours, and this first thing that I'm paying to read is a definitely good fit for your style, man. It's like banging on all cylinders. Like I said,
thank you, sir.
Your characters just like I like characters that look like they're acting and expressing.
Yeah.
Like I say, one of my other favorite artists in CG that I didn't know of before, kind of chilling over here was Kelsey Shannon. Like his characters too. Like when I see his characters, they all like act and emote and express. I love that shit.
I'm writing that name down.
Kelsey Shannon. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm learning.
You'll like his shit, man. You really will.
Kelsey's good, yeah.
Yeah, it's like there's a bunch of people who do like super awesome, realistic shit. You know what I mean? So
yeah, this isn't that.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks real, but it's
my
not.
Guns and stuff, yeah, dude. If you look at my weapons, like you could totally be like, yeah, that's an M16, that's an Uzi, that's a Stoner, LMG. You know what I mean? Like I put in the detail, like Michael Golden. You know what I mean? Like he has fucking guns and shit, and like his stuff, but like his faces are like fun and loose. So trying to bring that in, but I appreciate you putting the money in, man. That makes me just seeing the numbers go up with that campaign just makes me want to work harder and make sure that my part of the job is tier 1, basically. Chirp, 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 chirp.
I'm trying to bring up a picture here so that I can I share my screen for a second, Lola, so I can show
How dare
Matt
you.
something?
Your way.
There we go.
This
So Matt, this is a cover for a book Kelsey's working on right now for Allegiance Arts called Nora Saga.
That's fucking
That's
dope.
a good one.
Is that not sick, dude?
That's sick.
Yeah,
Kelsey's awesome.
I love
Kelsey's,
that, dude.
Kelsey's amazing, dude. He's like, there's a scene that I always talk about, like that I got like when I got this book, and it's like almost 3 pages where it's like all just green. And what it is, it's because it's like this scene that's happening inside a car at night, and it's the green coming off of the like the car radio. So you see these green hues on everybody's faces, because the whole scene takes place inside like the cab of the car, and then there's this part where like there's a deer in the headlights and a car crash, and the whole next page is like all orange, and it's just like whoa! Like you turn the page and it's like holy shit! Like your eyes got so adjusted for like it's like it's right at the beginning. It's the first 4 pages.
Do you have that cover that he did for that one guy's book? He did like a variant cover for him. It's like a dinosaur, like a T-Rex from the side.
Oh yeah.
Show that piece. I was like, I thought the book had that art in it, and I was like, oh man, I'm all
that's what I thought too.
Yeah, Samurais and Dinosaurs, isn't it?
Yeah, Samurai.
Yeah.
Let me bring it up really quick.
The cover is amazing.
You need me to stop sharing until you pull it up?
I had it up to like use as a reference. Like, I have it in a folder right on my desktop. Look at that.
That's so cool.
Look at that shit.
That's dope.
That's like, it says right there. It's dope.
That's dope. Yes, it is.
Like his characters are just so good.
Yeah, look at that face.
Dude, like I said, his characters, like your characters, feel like they're acting. Like they're expressing. Let me see if I can't find.
That's a sign of good art, though, right?
Was that? I would have been like,
Nora Saga you can get right now. There's like 3 issues out of it, and it's just all really great. It's Kelsey's most recent work right now.
Issue 1 supposedly is really expensive.
You can get it for like $10 on eBay.
Oh, really?
That's a sign of good art, though, right? Like if you can notice expression.
It's all like here. I'm trying to bring up some interior pages so you can see what it looks like on the inside. Saga.
Talking about today, he's like, fuck. He's like, my daughter destroyed that book, and now it's like $30 to get it off eBay.
I got mine for like 11 or 12 or something like that.
I just went to Walmart and picked mine up.
Yeah, you can probably still get it at Walmart.
Yeah, some of them they just stack the back issues on there. I don't even think they even get rid of them.
Do you ever feel like you're in Star Wars when you go to Walmart? You ever walk in and you ever walk in, you're just like, damn, I'm the only human here.
Yeah.
You're fucking
only in the South, man.
villainy of fucking the town. It's just like it's like Mos Eisley when I walk in there. And there's respect. You know what I mean?
We don't serve normal people here. Get out of here.
Get out of here, you fucking normie. You just walk in and, hey, you're from that planet. You respect them. Everybody's just kind of chilling.
You're from that planet.
Hey, you're from that planet where they got squid faces and you got shit hanging off your head and you look kind of human and you don't, it's a good way to go about life, Just
it's like the crowd I drew in my picture recently, Dan.
What is?
The people that are in Walmart.
Oh, yeah, it's true on that poster that you did.
Walmart people.
Yeah, I'd like to see some of your artwork. You're an artist?
Yeah.
Billy's good.
Yeah. Look at my hat.
Okay, wait, let me mute this really quick. So, is my screen still being shared? Okay,
yep.
You through the book or something?
Just so she can see what some of the interiors look like. Skim ahead to.
They're doing a okay
Skip
sign.
ahead, skip ahead.
Billy's trying his hardest to like
Get my hands. Where's my hands? Gonna put some lotion on my hands. Mmm.
Billy's looking for a car crash, I think.
No, I'm just looking for like faces, like people
Yeah.
emoting. You know. Like, I mean, all
Yeah,
those
that's the right word
faces are
for
just-
it. Emote.
Yeah, they're just they're just.
Emote, motherfucker.
That's
Yeah,
something
you can see her turn from like wariness to like super excited after like he delivers those lines of like her like looking down at her. It's like that's acting, man. You know?
That's the thing Rob Liefeld one time said he liked about my stuff.
I like Rob Liefeld's
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah. I showed him some of my stuff. It was like really adult, and he was like, "Man," he's like, "you've got really good emotion in these faces." I was like, "Thanks, bro."
Well, he ain't wrong.
Mm-mm.
well, like I really like to pay attention to details and stuff, especially in faces. And if all the faces look the same, that turns me off.
If they're all a line with 2 dots,
Yeah.
You don't want a dry Lola. You want a moist Lola.
Moisturize the Lola.
I need a drink.
You need to drink.
So like the more detail I get in faces and like just
One more
in
beer.
panels period, right? Like the more detail it has, the better it is.
You gotta know when to not have detail, though.
Yeah.
That's true too.
Nice
But
meat
if you're
pictures.
trying to convey a set, like if you're wanting to evoke a certain emotion or a certain emotional response from the reader, like the detail helps. The detail
Yes.
really. Wait, what am
Oh,
I
like
seeing?
a blueberry wine, eh?
Blueberry Stella.
Oh, Matt.
There's some detail.
There's
On
a
this
Oh,
page.
shit. Wow.
That's awesome.
Dude.
So I try to do like the black, you know what I mean? Like you have them bring it, and then the black kind of goes through here, and then they kind of move to the little. So they're in there. This is them. They're leaving. He's still kind of teaching them shit. So
You're
this is a little
fucking
hair. Does
fucking
anybody like the
crazed,
hairdo
man.
I'm giving the ninjas? Kind of giving them all
It's
these
cool.
weird little.
It's
Okay.
definitely unique. I like it. I do, but like I fucking mad respect for your backgrounds. I love a good background scenery. Yeah.
Here's the love scene. It's about as horny as the shit gets, but she gets a little choky, you know.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that was the pin I was talking about the other day. Matt, when you had it on the stream.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, that was what I was like. He kept going to all the other ones. He wouldn't go to that one.
No, I'm not risque. I'm like, start working on that panel. I gotta take a bathroom break. That's when you know it's hot. Good stuff.
It's good stuff. I like it. Yeah, I'm glad I backed it.
Can I see your stuff, Billy?
Yeah, I'm getting. I'm bringing some stuff up right now.
Copy.
3 hours
Fluff
later.
it up. Fluff it up.
Let's fluff it up. Now I gotta. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I mean,
Right, Bob? You need to
Billy's
fluff that
face. He's
stuff.
leaning over, looking
Yeah.
awkward. He's like,
I gotta bring my A
Come on,
game. Like,
guys.
not to.
Come on.
I could show you. I could show you 20%.
Show me.
Yeah.
That's all I know.
Lola's back tonight.
Dun, 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 dun.
What was drinking right now?
Get it, Lola. Drink, girl.
Drink it.
Get it, girl.
Drink
Drinking
all
a
of it.
Truly. And you know how to Truly?
Yeah.
what?
I think I've had a Truly before.
They're
we?
yeah, we've had Trulies.
Yeah.
It's a hard seltzer.
I'm having a blueberry Stella.
I got
It's
I
real
got-
fruit.
I got a strawberry watermelon Mio.
Mm.
I'm drinking a Maui
Mio
Brewing
Mayo.
Company pineapple manna wheat.
Is
Man
that
of
the
wheat.
beer you were talking about?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
So is it like a what's the word? No, like a designer brew or whatever?
Yeah,
A
it's
lot of
craft.
water. A
Hawaiian.
lot of water.
It's a craft brew. I got it from Bevmo today.
It's a lot.
We went to Bevmo to find one beer, and then I left with
water people.
2 12-packs
Dang, them
and
water people in there.
6 6-packs.
Some folks call it a water person.
Because I was refilling my
Some
beer
call it a
fridge.
Deacon Pearson, some of them fish people.
I suppose.
I call it a mermaid. I look at this mermaid, he tried to fuck it. I said, this mermaid ain't got no pussy.
Oh Lord.
Okay, Mary
did you
Fuck
guys see that
Kill.
movie with Robert
Mary Fuck
Patterson?
Kill.
And he's in the watch house, and he's like
The
banging
Lighthouse.
Yeah.
That's the name of the movie. Is the Lighthouse? Yeah.
Oh, Lordy Day.
I didn't
What were
see
you
it.
saying, Leah?
I was saying Mary Fuck Kill, Ariel, Belle, Snow White. You have to pick
Just
one of
happened.
everyone to fuck one to kill.
What just happened?
There you go.
You got drunk Leah conversation.
Oh,
When I was in the hospital,
Yes,
they
please.
just
I
had
would-
kids and
I would
What?
marry Belle. I would fuck Ariel because I'm curious how that works, and then I would kill Snow White because the voice is rough.
I mean, doesn't she sleep a lot though? So you don't really have to worry about much.
Huh?
Well,
Is that Sleeping Beauty? I don't know.
that's
Sleeping
Sleeping Beauty.
Beauty.
Yeah, you can't mess with Sleeping Beauty. You gotta have consent for that shit.
No, you
Wake
just leave
up,
her
you're like,
alone.
who the fuck are you? Be like,
No, I'm not saying you do anything to her. You don't have to worry about her talking. You know what I mean? I mean, she can't make you a sandwich, but at least she shuts up.
What do you do with Sleeping Beauty? Just prop her up in the fucking corner? It's like,
No,
Sleeping Beauty wasn't even an option.
I can get behind this conversation because, like, Belle, you would totally just screw and ditch.
No,
'Cause
see, I feel like Belle has a library. I'm in.
Yeah, but she's all about looks, man. Like,
She's
Yeah,
shallow.
nah, she likes the beast.
Wait, is she
I
though?
was gonna
She
say
falls for a
she's
beast.
into animals, man.
Yeah, she's the librarian who likes to
so
just get
she's
fucking
into
werewolf
furry
fucked,
shit.
like
So yeah,
Dracula.
Yeah, Lola's not into furries. Yeah.
kill Ariel because I mean she's a fish.
Yeah, you could eat her.
You gotta eat that
Mm.
shit.
Ariel
Mm.
sushi.
Human sushi.
Yeah,
And
man.
Snow White.
Manchi.
You have to
Man.
marry one, so who's the least offensive to marry?
Probably Snow White. I mean, she eats an apple and she goes to sleep and like.
Well, not only that, she's got 7 handymen
diabetic.
around her.
Yeah,
So,
I don't know what's going on with her and
like,
this dwarf.
keep sleeping.
oh, we all know what's going on with the dwarves, but I'm just saying they can fix anything in your house. So
That's my corpse wife.
I mean, the 7 tater tots that you could like put to work. I mean, they whistle while they
Are you
work.
drawing the artwork right now? Or are you
Me?
setting it up? No, I'm talking to
Who,
Billy.
me?
Basco.
Oh, I didn't want to interrupt the conversation.
Oh,
You mean the ever so
Like,
eloquent,
I-
intelligent.
Billy, please interrupt this.
It's like I'm tired of alimony. I'm not gonna fuck
What about
anybody.
Pocahontas? Is she not
Well,
in
make
there?
your own Mary Fuck Kill. We could do like Mary Fuck Kill, Sleeping
Pocahontas,
Beauty, Pocahontas,
that's-
and Mulan.
Matt's like,
I
we
don't know
need some
about Mulan.
diversity up in this bitch.
I just pulled that from my asshole, so you could
Jesus.
change whoever you wanted to.
Can we get
but-
Tangled in there at least? She's
Yeah,
at least
so let's
cute.
sub Mulan for Rapunzel. So Mary Fuck Kill, Rapunzel, Pocahontas, and Sleeping Beauty.
I
What just happened?
Sure,
I was reading a DM. What just happened?
You can share
Where
my
am I?
screen.
But wait a minute, are you saying
Everybody's
kill
like,
Sleeping
no.
Beauty?
Everybody's like, we're not picking.
Dodge
That makes
Leah's
sense. To kill
awkward
Sleeping
drunk
Beauty. I mean, she's
conversation.
already asleep, right? She's like in
That
a
is
coma.
True.
So that's like almost like a mercy kill if you kill Sleeping Beauty.
It's true. I'm with that.
You just
Yeah.
slip that bitch in there.
Although I think she's probably the most attractive of the bunch.
Is she?
You and blondes, babe.
Probably a hair thing. What about the quote unquote princess from the New Orleans one with the frog? The princess of the
Basco,
frog?
would you interrupt this, Basco? Pull up some artwork.
Or no, what about the
I'm ready. I just
from
need Lola to
Atlantis?
share the screen.
All right, Lola, share the screen.
Yeah,
Oh,
Lola.
the girl from
Yeah.
Atlantis?
Yeah.
What?
Oh, dude, you're right. The girl from Atlantis, Mary, right there, friend.
Can with like fucking blue eyes? Come on.
Yes,
Come on.
yes. I totally forgot about that one.
Yeah, she looks like Elisa from Street Fighter 3.
Yep.
Yep.
Monks.
After some Trent Kanuga stuff from his Twilight Monk series.
This reminds me of some Final Fantasy
Wow,
characters.
badass.
I don't think you've ever seen that one, huh, Dan?
I have not seen that one. I haven't seen a lot of your stuff, honestly.
Yeah. Oh shit, what's
You
happening?
did that
I've only
all?
seen
You
some of
colored
the-
that or you illustrated that? I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's mine. This is all me.
Okay, copy.
I'll differentiate like when it's just my coloring on somebody else's line art or
Sure.
whatever. But this is all me.
It has like a Final Fantasy
God
feel.
damn it.
What is this, Photoshop?
This was like a pitch I was making to Capcom to try to do a G.I. Joe Street Fighter crossover. So it was like a Cobra Bat, like as Blanca.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
I can guess what Billy's into.
Dude, one of our characters in the book is basically it's Larry Hama. You know, I mean it's basically him. And I've met Larry a couple times. Hello, Matt. He's pretty cool. I've got like some of his drawings too. I had him draw Zatachi, and then I had him draw Wolverine for me. You know,
That's cool.
but he's cool, man. He's super cool, dude. Man, he's amazing. So yeah, G.I. Joe's dope. I used to put. Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
No. Go.
No, you were talking about Larry Hama. Larry Hama is more important than
No,
my
Larry
fucking
Hama's the
mouse
shit.
drawing.
You know, I used to use like the G.I. Joes. Like I used to like chuck the Star Wars figures and use like the G.I. Joe figures inside all of my Star Wars. Because they couldn't bend their knees and shit. I was like, that's fucking dumb, man. I want fucking
Dude, like,
Tunnel Rat or I want Snake Eyes.
If you were into G.I. Joes, like you like very quickly as a kid like became like a doctor of like toys, like when a rubber band would break,
Yes.
that sucker open, have to like re-rubber band that shit.
Yes.
And you'd be holding the hook for the legs, and and all of a sudden the groin piece would is got too brittle and would like split open, and then the legs would spin out, and you're like, oh fuck. Like, yeah,
Dude, my brother, not my brother, my uncle would like separate them and like switch his G.I. Joes around. And like he did it to one of mine, and I remember losing my shit.
Yeah.
It's like, what did you do?
Switch
roadblock! You
chest.
fucked my roadblock up.
Switch legs or switch chest.
Yeah.
So this was like a mouse trooper and like cutaway design I did for
Oh, that's
Stray
rad.
Cats.
I like the cutaways and stuff. That's cool.
So this was some Matt and Martin line art right here. This is not mine. And then there's my colors on it. Here's some Joe Mad.
Oh yeah.
And then
hey, big boy.
There's my colors on Joe Mad.
And what was that character?
That was Link from.
Oh
my god, Jesus! This was some CG work. This was for Company Men, that a crowdfunded comic that just hit.
Yeah, this looks familiar.
Run,
This looks familiar. That looks cool.
I've been seeing Company Men around a lot.
Yeah, this was
Cool stuff.
artist Dean James. This was the kind of the piece that put me on the CG landmark that got people on this. This is my AR-15 orangutan. Yeah. My orangutan.
Orangutan. Yeah, I like that.
Matt Martin's Snowman.
Mm. Oh shit! Is there like some Native American stuff going on with this guy?
Oh, like
He's-
his headdress is actually a what do you call it? A buzzard that's had its head cut off and it's had its guts ripped out, and then he's like basically taken the legs of the bird and then pulled it over his head like a hat, so the wings are like hanging down like almost like a headdress. So that's kind of the thing that you see hanging on his head. That's why the bird feeder, like
but
right
he
there.
is a
Yeah, that's
he is
cool
a
shit.
Native American character. He's like Vengeance of Native Americans Western book.
Yeah.
Snowman.
Killing cowboys. Oh, and there's the piece I colored for Dan. This is Dan's line artwork.
Yeah,
What do
it's
you
cool.
think, Dan?
But that, oh, dude, I love that piece. It's fucking rad. Like, he was like, how do you think I should color this? And I was like, dude, just think of this, the nightclub scene in Scarface. The main thing I cared about is that the mirrors in the background were split, how like off kilter like they are in the club, and he fucking killed it. It's exactly how I imagined it in my head coming out. So I was just like, dude, perfect.
Here, I'll bring up like because he's like, go watch Scarface, and I don't own that movie, so I went and pirated the movie really quick, and
But my question is,
went to when I went to the scene, and this is what I ended up pulling up like for a reference. Oh wait, it's right here.
What's your question, Lola?
my question is like, how can you tell this is Dan's art?
I don't know.
It's the couch.
It's more known as Billy's art now. It's barely known as me.
What? Shut up, Dan. It says boob
people,
Dan art colored by.
People have gone crazy over your color work on that, dude. Like there's no fucking denying that. People are like, Billy, Jesus Christ, the colors on this.
It's funny the scene that it comes from, though. That's what I like. Like that's honestly, that's the part that I like is it's from
You're like a tiger.
It's from this.
You're like a tiger. You're gonna be my tiger.
Yeah, it's like just from this scene from Scarface.
Yeah, nailed it.
Yeah, why don't you go make a baby?
your womb is all
You're gonna make a baby, but you're always blowing up in your nose.
Oh, and then this is the poster that I did for Starlight Cats. That just
Oh wow, you're deep in it, bro.
Yeah. I'm
you know
really
what table you're sitting at.
So you big time, Billy.
Billy, big time.
Oh, that's cool.
Go back.
You want to be big time?
Billy, you gotta change your name now.
Oh no, I'm proud of all these people back here, just because I don't usually do a lot of like crowd shots.
Like a little Bobo.
Oh yeah, well it's like Boba Fett, and like in his Kid Yoda with his hat on here, and Karen, Dime Store, Kylo Ren. That's Phil Diaz right there, and then we have the Force's female chick, and then Derpy Ray. Oh yeah, that's right, back there. Derpy Ray. And then my current, like I'm working on this. This is my new one I'm working on right now for.
Oh wow, yeah, that looks really dope. Really like that a lot. For a second, dude, for a second, I thought it was like 3-dimensional or something. You know what I mean? I was like, damn, that shit's 3-dimensional. And then it's you.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Rendering it looks really good.
Well, when you're trying to draw like characters of like by artists like Kenneth Roquefort, I'm just like, I better make sure mine looks good.
You're like, I gotta level up here.
Oh, that last character, that's Kenneth Roquefort's character Groken. So, and he's like a really, really good artist. So, I had to make sure that my fan art of his art, at least it looked halfway decent,
Yeah, it does.
Good job, sir.
Good job, buddy.
Son of Colonel, Billy, are you still mad at Amit? Who's Amit?
Amit.
That's a good question. Nobody knows. It's probably not.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think so.
We
I
ain't
don't
Why
mad
are
at
you
them
mad?
either, right?
I don't
Why are
really
you
tend
mad
to,
at
I don't
Emmett?
really tend to stay mad at people, but
I'm
this
not
Emmett guy, I don't
You must
know,
be so furious that you forgot his name.
right?
You're just so mad you forgot it
Wait,
even existed.
wait, is that like a Pokemon thing? Does it spell something backwards, like Ekans or Snake? Wait, is it
Tima?
Tima?
Like
Am I
Tima?
mad at Tima?
T-Mat.
Yeah,
Anyway, damn it.
I don't know.
T-Mat.
I'm not mad at Amit or Tima.
Lieutenant Colonel says
Who are
Emmett is a
you?
troll. I'm a fan.
Who are you? No.
So, Matt, why is it Matt 6 bar? I'm just curious.
I was
There's
born
6
with
of them.
6 toes. No,
Oh.
I was born with 6 toes on my
Are you
right foot.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, that's
That's
wild.
awesome.
He has 1,000 children among 6 countries.
He's Anunnaki related.
Oh, I want.
I'll show you one more thing I have.
Skip's not mad at me.
Skip's mad at everyone. That's
Nobody's mad at me. Like, I'm perfect.
cool. Everyone loves Lola.
Oh,
No, this was the line art I sent him for this thing that I'm slowly fucking with called Mandibles.
Oh wow,
Damn.
Oh yeah, I remember you talking about this.
that's
And
crazy.
this is the logo. I don't know if you guys could see the logo.
We could see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tentacles. Oh, this
Yeah.
this is what Lola was talking about. More tentacles.
Yeah, so I am thinking about tentacles. So, and then I had the guy Chuck color it. So kind of,
Ooh.
this is what he did.
Nice.
Wow.
Kind of
It
came
reminds
out
me
kind
of
of
the
cool.
fly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is a love letter to
Thing too.
the Fly, the Thing, anything with rubber, anything with rods. Like it's, stop motion love letter. It's my love letter to Dragon Slayer. It's my love letter to all that cool shit.
He really made those innards and that whole like just the astronaut and his guts just pop so nice. It almost feels like I'm wearing 3D glasses. That's some good coloring.
It's not bad, right? And I was like, I want some like mantis. And you could kind of still see the skull, little bits of the skull and
This is
stuff.
more work than the cave.
Well, for how much rendering this is, it really still strengthens like your shapes and what you put down.
Yeah, I went a little crazy. But I would really, it's this guy who becomes infected with these nanobots, and so as he's getting damaged, the nanobots are rebuilding him, but they're all programmed with bug DNA, right?
Oh,
So the nanobots are like programmed to repair bugs, but they're on this dude, so they just start fucking going crazy. So as the story progresses, his shape and size progresses, which honestly it's a little bit of a shortcut because I'm able to draw like a different monster on each page, but it'll be a little bit of a twist, where at the end of the story, you're rooting for this giant centipede spider mix monster eating all these people, but it's a love story.
Just the way it's devouring though, it's giving me Tetsuro vibes of just absorbing him and like tearing him apart at the same time. Like he could do either. He could do either or. Like I might.
Yeah, this is just him tearing him. I hear what you're saying.
Yeah, it's just like how he's pulling in his legs at the bottom. He's like, you don't realize it, but I'm gonna open up an orifice underneath here and just like ingest your legs while I'm tearing your top half off.
Yeah.
Like the proboscis going through the head while like getting fucked from underneath.
Just something
I love
just gonna
SWAT
open
gear.
up under there.
I'm a huge gearhead. I like fucking straps. I like bungee cords on the guns because you pull the gun out, you need a bungee cord. I like the little I like doing all that kinds of shit. Like here's his radio, here's his first aid, that goes up to his fucking helmet. There's his 3D goggles. There's I just love getting into that.
Interesting tread that you put on because that's very intentional that you put. That's a very specific kind of shoe you put on him. I noticed that.
Yeah, he's got some like maybe some
yeah,
Gore-Tex
yeah. It's like
spats covering it up. Yeah, I think
That's
I
a cool,
saw that
interesting
somewhere. I'm
print.
not gonna lie. I like
No,
saw
no,
that
no.
somewhere in the back of my head. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah. It's a non-standard, cool, unique tread for a boot. You know,
mhm.
it adds to it. I
It's
like
kind of
it.
like a non-slip kind of a
Yeah. Like
thing going
like a
on.
racing slick. You know, but
Yeah,
for a boot. You know,
something that like your shoe company would make.
right, right.
Yeah.
I've been telling Vinny, you know those shoes in his City of the Dead, Matt?
City of the Dead.
Yeah, or City of Venus.
This is also
Oh
giving me
yeah,
the
those
vibes of that
fucking
one
sneakers.
Alien book.
You know Vinny's
And then-
shoes in that book.
James
City of
Stokey. Is
Venus.
that who it was? James Stokey?
I've been telling him he needs to make some of those shoes.
with the little
Yeah.
glow things.
Yeah,
I would agree.
I think we've gone full circle now. We're back to shoes.
I mean, obviously your take on it, but it also reminds me of that. Actually, it was a book that I didn't realize till Zach talked about it, but it was that Aliens Dead Orbit by James Stokey.
That's a fucking rad book.
Yeah, like that really gave me that the way you drew his suit and stuff really kind of gave me that vibe too. Like that
Cool.
just drawing, you know, like
Thank you, man.
yeah.
So are you open to coloring shit?
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good.
Right on.
I don't know. You sound you seem busy as shit.
Not
You're playing
busy
with
enough.
the big boys.
Not busy enough. Not busy enough to make time for Matt Barr.
All right.
No, I'm not that. I have some things on my plate, but I'm not too busy.
Not working.
Bueno.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your favorite shoe of all time? If you were on an island and you had fucking 50 boxes of your size of this shoe, what would it be?
Adidas Gazelles. Did I say that too fast?
No, because it sounds like you fucking thought about this.
Yeah, probably. It's just a very comfy shoe. Like, may not be the best orthopedic shoe, but it's like it's super stylish. And like, if somebody actually found me, I would want to look good.
Wait a minute.
What about you, Boob?
Oh man.
It's your flip flops, babe.
No. Honestly,
Really?
those Vans that I have, the Charlie Brown Vans, those are pretty comfortable shoes.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
I would have plenty of those. I like the pattern. I like the color. The fit is real nice. Although, man, that's a difficult choice. But I'd probably go with that. The Vans are pretty comfortable. Some Converse boots that are pretty nice too, but I can only choose one. So, Mel DeMarco's here.
Nice.
Still not as bad as I am, babe.
Dude.
What about you, Jason?
Dude,
out of his 3 pairs.
Dude, my grandma still loves Imelda. Like, because I'm half Filipino, so it's like my
What?
grandma.
You're half too?
Oh, here we go.
Yeah. My grandma.
I'm a halfie as well. I'm a hybrid.
Nice.
I'm a hybrid Filipino too.
Miss
Filipino people.
Sorry, go ahead, Jason. What was your shoe?
All right.
Jason's on mute right now.
Oh,
What about you?
Why is he
Lola?
on mute?
I don't know.
Sleep.
You need
Do what?
fancy shoes?
He doesn't
What
want to
about
talk
you,
about
Lola?
shoes. Maybe
Yeah,
he
what's
doesn't like
your favorite,
shoes.
Lola?
My favorite shoe?
You fell asleep. Yeah.
Um,
The shoe.
the shoe.
That's a tough one.
The
One that
winner, chicken dinner.
it's that shoe that you always. It's like they stop making. You're like, man, I wish I could. Like, just like Matt was saying, it's like, man, I wish I had like 50 more boxes of those, so I just had them in perpetuity. You know.
Probably my Converses.
Fair.
Okay.
Just because I go everywhere in them.
And like,
Well,
and now that I think about it, it's like, God, yeah, if I could get a shoe, it would be actually the Adidas Adamax from 1996. It was Adidas' first skate shoe, and it was such a fucking good shoe.
Oh, what? You know, I
Was
remember
there-
Adidas coming out with a trail running shoe at the same time that was pretty fucking awesome looking. It looked real fucking like tech looking and like it had like front. It had like front toe like guard to it and shit. It was really dope. That's not my shoe, but I'm just saying. Adidas
I would
had
go with
cool shit
either
at
the
that time.
Converse or the Chacos.
Wait, did I just see something fly by Leah's head from the back?
Might have.
There's been like
There's
moths and shit.
There's little bugs and shit in the garage
Okay.
out here.
Yeah,
There's an
I
orb.
was like, what? Wait a minute, what? Stuff's
No, there's
flying.
no ghosts here right now.
What are you smoking in that vape, Billy?
menthol, nicotine.
Oof. Menthol.
I know. I mean, I got weed right here, but
California.
I'm in California.
No
It's legal.
doubt about it. Yeah, I think mine would be the Vision Streetwear high top
Oh shit.
shell toe.
Yeah.
I think those would be my ones.
Wait, were you actually in the NFL, Matt?
No.
Oh, okay.
Do you ever
No,
get
I
that,
don't even
Matt?
fucking watch football, dude.
No,
I did a lot of work
because
for 'em.
that's why, because I mentioned you like, because they asked you to draw a football player the other day, and you were like, didn't seem like you knew even a ton about the sport. I don't either. So like, there's a guy here in the chat, Son of Colonel. He's like, I didn't know that Matt Barr was the Matt Barr from the NFL until recently. Did everyone else know that? And he's like, I feel somewhat conflicted about
hold
a
on.
guy on Twitter who scored 2 points different in 2 different Super Bowls.
Yo, okay,
Sorry about that,
so
man.
there's me, and then I have a second cousin who was a kicker
Oh,
in the NFL, right? So he was like fuck, I forgot what he was, but he was like in the Super Bowl.
You're really
and shit.
related to the NFL guy?
Oh yeah.
It's Matt Barr, and he has a brother named Chris Barr.
What's his
and
name?
they're like
Finkel-Einhorn?
they're cousins of mine, huh? Say what?
I said, was the kicker's name Finkel-Einhorn?
No, thank Jesus Christ. There was some fucking hide Mr. Winky at the reunion at all. No. Yeah. No. But the stuff that I do for the NFL is like I do those giant paintings for the Super Bowl when they do interviews, and then I do like storyboards and shit for NFL Today. Do some art direction for some of their stuff. So I do some shit for the NFL. So it's like I'm not a big fan of it. So I don't like spurg out when I meet the people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
I'm just like, who are you? Oh, okay, you're what are you called? Gronk? Okay, nice to meet you, Gronk. You know what I mean? It's like I don't fucking know who these fucking people are, and that's like kind of refreshing.
No, you guys know the UFC fighter Chuck Liddell, the Iceman, though he was champion for a while. My ex-girlfriend trained under him for a couple of years, and the first time I got to meet Chuck Liddell, like you could tell he was like used to people like, oh, you're Chuck Liddell, and like he was like, yeah, hey, I'm Chuck. And I was just like, hey, yeah, I played a video game with you in it. Your character kind of sucked.
Yeah, you know the UFC fighter, the Natural, that like short guy with the chin, like his name is, he has like a wild name, but he's called the Natural. I don't know if he's fighting anymore, but I freaked out when I saw him in Vegas. I was like, holy shit!
Yeah,
I had my picture taken.
George St. Pierre. Yeah.
No, not George. Oh my god, if I saw George St. Pierre, I'd fucking lose my shit. I'd be like, holy fuck, dude! GSP! But yeah,
When I saw Chuck Liddell,
what is your name? Tom Brady? Oh, nice to meet you, Tom. Anyways, where's the fucking craft table? But they're super nice, man. I like NFL players. They're super cool.
There's that joke of where it's like that Mitch Hedberg talks that he does. He's like, yeah, I was on that '70s show with Peter Frampton, and it's really weird.
Typing.
And it's really
typing.
Jason.
Jason's aggressively typing. You're not even typing words right now, Jason. We know you.
It's either that or it's the opening of a song.
I have to delete all this now.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm done. Sorry, friend.
Son.
What the hell happened to you?
I went to brush my teeth and get some mouthwash in the mouth.
Brush
Get ready for bed. Gotta get ready for bed.
Yeah, dude, I need to. Oh, it's 3
Everybody's-
3.
Turning into
Yeah,
We're-
we're gone
you-
about like 2
It's
hours
like-
now, so I'll probably call it here. But thank you guys for coming on and hanging out with me, and
Thank you, Lola.
thanks
Oh,
for
yeah.
having us, friend.
Nice
Appreciate it.
for
Thank you.
and
It was a pleasure seeing you all.
nice to like meet you officially and not just be a
Yeah.
figment of Dan's imagination.
no, like it's awesome you came on. I've been telling Dan, I'm like, I really like Leah. Like she should come on with you.
I'm the worst, guys. Don't
The
know.
And I've told her
imaginary
that.
Leah.
Every time.
We need more
Yeah.
females on this side of it.
The imaginary Leah.
Wait. Females on this side of what?
Everything.
Okay.
Everything.
Word. I'm down with that.
There's not a lot in the groups.
We need more female voices, I think.
Yeah, we do.
I'm down with that.
Picking up.
Good job.
We got Jason, so
These are a good conversation.
Like I get that everybody thinks
Yeah, I mean, I'm staring at that booty and I'm listening to you, girl. I'm hearing you.
They're like, I'm listening.
no,
to
like
Yeah.
for real though, like everybody thinks that we're all just a bunch of like 42-year-old white males, and it's like
Yeah.
you've got to be
She's
stupid to
45.
believe that.
No, I'm hoping that you're a younger female something. Like,
No. She's actually she's a 13-year-old boy. We've established this.
Yeah, I'm a 13-year-old boy catfishing.
Yeah. Catfish.
Leah doesn't really back books though. I back the books.
Yeah, he does the
He
hard
backs
work.
all the books, friends.
I back the books. Nice.
I
You
just show up kind of drunk.
it's your book daddy.
Kind of.
Nice.
I back in another person in my house back, so
Yeet.
Right on. Yeah. Thanks.
They've got
thank you
full
again for
backing
having
now.
us.
yeah, like we support, you know.
Yeah.
They support the CG.
And creators, we appreciate it.
Yeah. I mean, like,
Yes.
I think artists need to live their best lives, and
have-
more opportunities is important. So
400
Matt,
and-
hopefully-
Know his art.
Hopefully, I'll get to stream with you again soon, Matt. Like, I really enjoy hanging out with you.
Absolutely, buddy. Thank you. Did
Oh,
I-
yeah, he's
Followed
always
your
good. I always,
YouTube thing.
yeah, I always have fun hanging out with Matt. He's good people.
Matt is good people, man.
He's got my sense of humor down, so yeah.
He's good artists too.
Yeah, I love Matt. Matt's my favorite person.
I love him so much.
These guys are always like,
These guys are always,
these guys are always
Okay,
telling me they're
never
like Billy.
I love
yeah,
him.
Can you please
I'ma
stop
go
talking
away.
about Matt? all the time?
I love Matt so
I just
much.
can't help it.
Just
Then
because all it
you're
takes.
out.
Just
I get
out.
it.
Just out.
I get it.
That's
I
Sorry,
get it.
Matt.
I love him.
All right.
I'm infatuated with him.
Matt,
Fine.
that is mine.
But on the real,
I
yeah,
saw
yeah,
The
I'll-
Christian
I
love
stalk
me or
him.
hate me. That is the question.
You're right.
on the real though, if none of these guys are around, I'll come draw with you, Matt. Like
Oh man, that would be dope. You know, the first comment, I always put the link into the studio. So if you ever see it, man, hop in. I got no
If you're
problem.
looking to get any coloring done, dude, I'm here for you.
If
If
Billy's
you
in there, I'm out. I'm
If
not
you-
streaming with Billy ever again.
If you want nothing done, get a hold of me.
I'll just say I'm notorious for people saying they get work done when they stream with me. I'm just saying that.
And I'm just saying he never mails you anything, so don't.
I'm male shit
Mm,
eventually.
mm.
I mean, Matt, if you want to get high and talk some shit, you can always call on me. So
Copy.
There you go.
I'm just gonna talk about your art dicks. That's what
Who's
I'm gonna do.
Matt?
Oh my god.
Who's Matt? Matt.
I just
Matt.
before I sign off from here, I'm just gonna tell whoever's in the chat that's not sub, please go sub because I only need one to get hit 150.
Sub it.
You're almost at where I'm at.
Sub yourself out.
I've had my channel for 10 years. It's not a joke. I've had my channel for 10 years.
I got a feeling you're about to hit 150 right now.
I get that feeling too. Hopefully.
It's gonna happen. Just get it in.
Unsub from me.
Bob Stapp.
If I unsub, now it'll be 149.
I'm a clear head.
149. He's like, I just really want to get back there.
Mm. Get
Don't
back
let
there,
them stop.
Pat.
Parrot head showed up at the end.
Go
Yo, what up, Parrot Head?
Said a buddy of mine played ball with Bob Stapp.
Parrot Head. I've done some stuff from Margaritaville. I don't know.
Who's Bob Sapp?
You're at 150 now.
Who's the NFL player? Trevor, go.
He be at 130.
What is it? You know, my wife always makes fun of me because I was singing, I wish I had a pencil thin mustache, and like I didn't realize there was a Buffett song, and she was like, "How?" She was like, "Is that old?" I was like, "Yeah, man, that's like a song from like the '30s." She like looked it up. She's like, "It's from fucking the '80s, dude." I was like, "Oh, that's still a good
Skip
song."
has a comment for you, Billy.
Oh shit!
Mm.
In trouble.
It's a commission.
I am coloring Skip's book.
No.
It's a commission piece. Look at that.
All right, I'm waiting to hear you guys. You guys have a good night.
Bye.
Thanks
Have
for
a
coming
good
on.
day. XOXO.